Okay, I've done my noise suppression. Maybe I sound better now.
I thought you
Maybe.
sounded fine before.
Discord was
What is
auto picking
happening here?
something. I didn't like
Oh,
that.
All right, there we go. Perfect. Do I have? No, I do not have volume on the backup. There we go. All right, we're back with another session of Cthulhu Dark Ages. Might hopefully the finish up of this one shot. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, and oh we've got Eastman and not Jacqueline Blackwood. Can you change your nickname, Lillian?
can I change mine?
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
Okay, I can change it if need be.
How do I?
You would I don't know. You would right click on your name, and then
Mm-mm.
you're gonna. Here, I can do it because I can quick change nickname to. Boom. How's that? Does that
There we
look
go.
right? So
Yeah.
Sybille the heretic, Eastman the priest. Go to the plague village. Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. Uh, when last we left, our intrepid investigators, they had been assigned by Lord Edmund in Northumbria to visit this village, which is reporting having a plague and a famine. It's been a famine year. I'm retroing that from last session because I did not do enough background information. 1005 has been a famine year for all of England. But it's been particularly bad here, apparently. They ran into the local priest named Alcuin, who was burning bodies because the villagers told him to, because they said, oh, these villagers who have been getting the plague have poxed our crops and are dying, so we got to burn the We're digging the bodies up and burning them. So that's what he was doing. Y'all helped him. Well, you had your minion, Wired, help him to put bodies on. We're allowed to spend the night at the church. Did some research on some books you found. Learned about the Ven, which are some kind of monsters that can chop your head right off. And also learned that they might be behind this somehow. Um, After spending the night there, and after some shenanigans in the morning, in which Father Eastmund pretended to be asleep so he could overhear all the secrets, you went into town and decided to look down the well. I love W. Who's W? Oh,
Obviously wired.
Wired. Okay. Oh, narrative's here and is making scary faces in the chat. Uh, and Noticed some rungs going down to the bottom. So you went down to the bottom, lit a candle that you got from the church, and you found steps leaving the well area itself out of the water, going up into the small chamber, which is where you ended up going. Everyone, the walls had this weird look about them, almost like they were made of flesh, but you quickly realized they were not. It was just strange looking. And when you got into this room, you saw black blemishes and spots staining the floor. Um, in the center was looked like a big stone table. Uh, and in the corner, let's see, the northeast corner, you came, yeah, in the northeast corner. So back and to your left, or straight ahead and to your left, you can see what appears to be a large wooden chest and a huge iron cauldron. Like you could fit a person in this iron cauldron. That's how big it is. Comparable to yourselves, it's a size 90. Okay, so either one of you could very easily hop into this cauldron and hide in there or cover yourself with it. It's massive. It's like the size of a tiny hut. The three of you, I should say, because Wired is with you, are standing there at the entrance to this room. You haven't entered yet. That's where we ended last time. What do you want to do? Or say, or go ahead. They stood there in awe and terror,
Yeah, I'm
looking
shocked.
at this room.
What is this? What is this doing underneath the well? In the well?
I
Yeah.
knew there has to be something with the water. I knew.
You can hear the water like behind you. Like, because the water in the well actually is like moving through it in this deep area, about 3 or 4 feet deep.
Can I like check if anything's like Like there's a kitchen, right? There's this whole like weird like room, right?
Well,
Can I
just
check if
it's
it's
one
like
room.
connected to the water source? Like if it's
Okay,
actually poisoning the
so
water?
you want to look through the room to see if the water's coming through
Yeah.
the room. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You move into the room. Um, Wired will also kind of move into the room. He's looking around. He keeps looking back and kind of peeking towards the door or the entrance way as well. And what do you want to do, Sybil?
I want to look inside the cauldron.
Okay, so you're heading over towards the chest in the cauldron in the corner. Um, Eastman, it does not appear. You're looking around. The floor is dry in here. And you're looking around for any like trickles of water, any way that water could be moving through here, but you're not finding anything. You notice there are stains on that table as well as on the floor around it. Sybil, there's a chest. It's big. Um, if you're size 12 or less, you could. It's big enough that it's like a trunk. Like you could probably climb inside it and close it in on top of yourself. It's closed. You don't see any kind of a lock or a latch or anything like that. And then the cauldron is much bigger even than this chest. Wired is staying near the door. He's kind of keeping an eye and make sure nobody sneaks up on you guys. Axe at ready.
Can I open the chest?
hmm You'd see this, Eastman. She grabs the chest with both hands and lifts up this very heavy top. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a couple of gourds that have like stoppers, like a cork in the top of them. There are some small. There's a collection of small animal bones. There are several little bags, which you're not sure what's in them yet. Um, there appears to be a larger bag, like a burlap sack without that's not tied. That appears there's a smell. It appears to be full of some kind of like animal entrails, like dried, like they've been like sat out in the sun till they dry up. Um, there's a variety of bird feathers as well. Why don't you give me an occult check there, Sybil? Oh, I should pull up our dice roller. Click.
Uh, I got a 5.
You want a 5. Yeah, and your occult's like 60 or something, right? Isn't it high?
My call
What kind of success? You
is.
don't have to tell us what it is. What kind of success is that? And it should be on your character sheet in one of those in that should
That
have
is
the
an
no.
extreme
That is
success
extreme success. This
by a
is
lot.
certainly these are certainly ingredients for making some kind of a potion. You've heard of people who make love potions, potions that'll heal people, different kinds of magical potions. You would think of them as magical because you say prayers over them or recite magic words over them too. But what it really is more like alchemy. And these are definitely ingredients for making some kind of potion. You do not, even with your extreme, it appears to you to be some kind of your best guess. It is going to be some kind of potion. It's a good potion. You know what I mean? Like this isn't this wouldn't make up poison. This would make something that would help a person somehow. Now keep in mind we're not playing D&D, so it's not like boom I'm super strong, but you're getting the impression that these ingredients are to make some kind of a potion for the good of somebody. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Eastman, what are you doing while she is she's over there looking in the chest? Oh, and actually, when you open the small like pouches that are pulled tight, there's some kind of like powders and stuff in each one of them that seem different. You know, they have a weird smell or a different smell and that kind of thing. But you think altogether you could make some kind of potion with this. And when you pick up one of the gourds and kind of shake it, you can hear something sloshing around inside it, some kind of liquid. That's all from your extreme occult. And it all ties together. These are probably the potions that all this shit makes. Eastmond, she's over there fiddling in the chest. What do you want to do? You don't see any
So
like direct
so
water in this room.
can I just like slightly like like talk louder? Like, guys, what
Yeah.
do you think about this place? What is this like concerned? Like, what are we doing here?
What do
Like
you mean?
to
What are we doing here? We are trying to figure out
Oh,
yeah.
what's
I
going
don't
on
think
here
we
and
should be
report
here.
back. Wasn't climbing down here your idea?
No, but
here we go.
this is kind of out of my reach. I think out of my expertise.
So what are you suggesting? Do we just go back and tell
I mean, have you
Max
found
who's the guy
something?
that sent us here?
Have you found something good in that chest maybe or something
I
like that?
found the stuff to make like potions.
You think it maybe for curing the plague?
I mean, I don't know about curing the plague, but it definitely was some kind of good potion, it looks like. It's not to poison people, so
Yeah, definitely not to poison people.
Well, if it's not to poison people, that only leaves, well, someone's probably been trying to make a cure here,
maybe.
right? Wyatt, what do you think?
Oh, there's no one's back in the well. I don't see anyone. I don't know about potions, but he's kind of walked into the room a little ways. He's always like glancing a lot at the entrance, like he's wary that somebody's going to show up or something. Um, but you see him go over and he kind of like scrapes the floor in one of those splotches, and he picks up something, some kind of dust or dirt. It almost seems like, and he sniffs it and then he wipes his hands. He picks his axe back up. He goes, that's dried blood. He's pointing towards that. I've seen a lot of that.
Do you think it's human blood or like animal
Oh,
blood? Hmm.
if you want to
I,
try to
I
figure that out, you'll need to examine it. I'll need a natural world. It's going to have to be extreme because, and even yeah, Lick hits his narrative. No, keep going. Anyway,
No.
I do
even
have
Wired
an
didn't do that.
idea,
He
but
just
you
smelled it.
guys are not gonna like it. Maybe.
He's still
Is your
watching
idea
the
to just
door.
leave?
Mm, well, you see, someone's been using this place, right? Can we like
Yeah.
check? Like, if the blood is dry, right, Wyatt?
Yes, all the blood's dry. He
Yeah,
says
I've
that.
been
He said,
here for a while.
he goes and he's like touches. There's more on the table, and he goes, everything looks dry here. At least a few days, I guess. Don't take blood long to dry, unless you have like a bucket of it.
What if we? What if we wait and see who comes down here?
Mm,
Where would we hide?
Well, we could
that's
climb
a
back
good
out
question.
probably,
You, okay, yeah.
True.
and we can just like hide around somewhere around the well and see who comes in.
Is this the only way? Is the opening on the well the only way in and out?
You haven't seen any other exits. The water flows in from this kind of direction out of some cracks in the walls. It flows out the other way through cracks in the walls.
Hmm.
No way to get through them. I mean, they're small.
Like if the well is the only place to enter, it might be smart to wait out and see who approaches this base, whatever this is.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Wired kind of shrugs.
Why I'd say if there's a
Mm,
guy approaching, could you like knock him out quickly and stuff,
I,
just in
I
case?
could kill him, probably.
Killing is a bit extreme, but
Well, if you hit a man, you hit him.
well, we need information, not more dead people. We had plenty of those already, I think.
I've taken prisoners before, but I'm
Good,
not good at it.
good. Well, that's my suggestion, yo.
Well, I mean, and it's better than nothing, I guess.
Well,
The easiest way to figure out who's doing stuff down here.
if they're coming
With
down, they're not coming in the daylight.
Yeah,
Because everyone would see them, right?
It would probably take a long time for them to come down here, though.
Well, that'd
Well, I
be at
mean, we came
night.
down in the middle of the day and no one saw us.
You don't know that, do we?
Oh, that's
As
true.
as I'm thinking of that, I'm gonna give Eastman the luck check because I think his luck is the worst. Yeah, it is. Eastman, give us a luck check. See if you were noticed climbing into the well.
It's a D100, right?
Yes.
Okay. 22.
22. Oh, just failed by 2 points. Okay. So you guys think about it. You don't remember seeing anybody in the immediate vicinity, but if somebody had been peeking out of one of the houses or like through the shutters or could have come down the lane as like Wired came down last, I believe. I don't remember exactly. Whoever came down last, somebody might have spotted you come into the well. That crosses your mind. That's why Wired said most likely to come at night. No one's out at night if someone come last night. Well, and he like scrapes on the floor with his boot on one of those big splotches. Probably not last night. Maybe. Probably not. This would still be tacky. You've also got that big cauldron over in that corner next to the chest.
I mean, what if we hid the cauldron?
Two of you might be able to cram in there tight. Not all three of you.
I
What
think
if
I
we
feel
what if we
like
leave what if we leave Wire down here and we have Wired hide in the cauldron?
we're not gonna shove Wired into a cauldron. Are
How
you
big is Wired?
insane? He's
Wired's stocky, but he's not real
oh,
tall and big.
He'll-
He's not
Well,
huge. He just-
because then if someone comes down here, we know that like they're coming down here for no good. So
he's
we
gonna
gotta,
get stuck in the cauldron. You're not serious about this.
he's not gonna get stuck in the cauldron.
What are we whispering about?
Nothing.
Wyatt, have you ever been
Wow.
inside of a cauldron?
Wired is really quiet when he walks. Oh no, not since I was little. My mum used to make me clean out the cauldron. She didn't usually light a fire under it beforehand. There was that one time though.
Okay, I think we can leave him in the cauldron.
That's what I've been saying. Leave him in the cauldron. He'll be fine.
And what do we do? Or do we just like go? I don't know, like elsewhere.
We'll hide somewhere nearby and wait for nightfall. We'll leave him down here, and whoever comes down here at night, he can just knock him out, and then problem solved.
What if there's more than one person?
I think Wired could take him.
What if there's like 5 people?
Wired, how many people do you think you could fight at once?
He thinks for a long time. Oh, 2 or 3. It depends on what weaponry they got and how big they are.
Listen. If this potion maker is may or may not be behind of this plague, surely he's not working alone, right?
Well, I mean, no, but how dangerous could a bunch
I'm
of-
not gonna leave him to die here.
Okay, fine. Do we just stake out the top of the well and then follow them like down when they come down here and like corner them? Do we see
Wyatt,
who
what
it
do you
is and
think?
like break into their
Well,
house?
well, they're not coming down in the day. I wouldn't think. I didn't think we should come down in the day, but
Should we come at that night?
I don't. I think they'll be coming if people are coming here, and they've got to be. I mean, this place isn't abandoned. There's no dust, dirt everywhere. And you guys realize this too. If this was like an old, abandoned, been empty for 10 or 20 years, it'd be a lot dirtier than it is. And probably the bloodstains would have dried up to the point where they would just be powder.
Fine, I say we leave for now. We'll camp out somewhere outside the well.
Should we leave the stuff in that chest or should we take it with us?
I say take it.
Okay, I'm gonna take the stuff out of the chest.
Okay. There's
Wait,
a
how are we
lot.
gonna-
There's a lot of
How am I gonna
stuff.
get it back up?
Yeah, this chest is mostly full, actually, to be quite honest. That's why it's so big, because there's so much shit in it.
Does like any one of us have like some kind of a bag or something? And they can
Mm-hmm.
carry
Uh,
stuff.
no,
Hmm.
wired
We
doesn't at
we
least.
we do have like clothes that potentially could be made into like a
Yeah,
sack,
yeah, yeah. You
right?
could take your shirt off, or
Aren't you
your
wearing like a robe?
you're probably
Yeah,
wearing
I'm
a
wearing a
robe, and
robe.
then
Yeah.
underclothes is probably it.
Take your robe off and
Sybil
make a
is
little sack.
Sybil's probably wearing some kind of skirt and a shirt, and of course, I mean everybody's got some kind of underwear ish kind of thing, but you got to think about it. They're more like diapers. They're like tied on you, as opposed to being like pull ups or whatever, or long johns or anything like that. It's pretty crude as far as like underwear goes.
Well, okay, fine then. I say let's use my robe then.
Okay, okay.
We can
Okay.
we can we can get all of this stuff. We can probably sell this off if we need to.
Yeah, you
I mean,
probably
if it
could.
comes down to it,
Yeah. There are no pockets narrative. They have not been invented by 1005 AD. People carry things in little pouches tied to their belts and that kind of thing. Nobody's figured out pockets. Especially women. Women never get pockets, even to today. So come on.
mm-mm.
Um,
So if we are trying to haul stuff out, can we like try to identify at least some of them before we like stuff them in the makeshift robe bag?
sure.
I feel like
Like
with my
what do we
extreme
have?
success, I should have been able to identify a lot of it.
Yeah, that's why that's kind of why you guessed it was for it wasn't like a oh this makes poison. That's hemlock or whatever. Um,
Hmm.
it's got the powders are various. You're not sure exactly what they are, but they're obviously dried and ground up some kind of plants. Some dandelion. There's some other just sort of common plants. You don't know what would happen if you mixed them together. The animal bones are small. Birds, squirrels, um, small, animals like that. The entrails are not easy to identify, except they're probably from the same animals that the bones came from. They've been dried, like laid out in the sun, or maybe smoked even somehow to dry them over the course of time. And now you could kind of break them up. They're brittle. You could break them up and even powder these animal entrails if you wanted to. Um, and then the bird feathers are mostly common birds, like robins. Uh, what are common birds? Sparrows, swallows, you know, that kind of stuff.
You probably don't need to take the.
And then there's two gourds. They're obviously hollowed out. They have a cork. Each one has a cork in the end.
We should definitely take the gourds.
We should take everything.
What
Can we
about the
fit everything?
cauldron?
No, don't take the cauldron.
How did they
Cauldron's
even
too
get the
big.
cauldron down here?
That probably was ropes and several people.
That
Or they
probably
might have
was
just
the
fucking thrown it down. It's
that
thick
probably
enough.
was the bucket
Is
for
the
the well.
entrance of the
It's not.
well?
It's too big.
Is
Dude,
the entrance of the
yes,
well that
yes,
big?
the entrance you could just
Okay.
fit the cauldron in. You think? You know
Okay.
the like the well itself. It would. It might have even scraped down. You know how when you put a ball into a tube that's just barely bigger, and it'll kind of like bounce its way down. It might have been
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Do we take the cauldron wired?
Mm, what's in it? Nobody has looked in the cauldron yet. The damn
Okay.
thing is like 4 foot tall. So,
I was going to look in the cauldron. I got distracted by the chest. I'm gonna look in the cauldron.
um, you're picking up a smell from the cauldron. And like, obviously somebody used this cauldron to cook something and cleaned it out, but didn't like wash it out. So there's a film around the edges of the cauldron. But it's not a bad smell. It's not like, ooh, gross. It's more like it's unusual, but it's not. You got that extreme. Your best guess is that this cauldron is what they use to mix up whatever's in the gourds.
Hmm.
Don't forget to check a cult if you haven't already.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Oh, I've
But
already done that. Okay.
the gourds are filled with questionable liquid, right?
Yeah, you can kind
Yeah.
of pick one
Yeah.
up and you kind of shake it and you can hear sloshing around in there. And gourds are a way that some things are stored for a period of time. Not a long time because they eventually will rot, but a few weeks, month, two maybe. They'll hold together long enough for you hollow it out, um, and then you park
So
it.
Hey,
currently
priest,
is
you should drink this.
yeah, currently Sybil is like examining the cauldron, right? And I'm like
Yeah, she's
trying
kind
to
of.
pack the robes, right? Question.
Yeah, if you want, you could be doing that. You could be packing the robes with the contents of the
Yeah, so
chest.
so
It's
if
gonna
I'm
be
packing
a lot. It's gonna fill your robe up, dude.
if I'm packing the robe and there's like the gourd, I'm gonna try to like
Yeah, it's
the
easy to
gourd,
pop the cork off. They're
like
shoved in there nice and tight, but they come right out.
I'm gonna take a whiff. Like,
Yeah, you're
what's the
getting it.
smell?
It's just kind of strange. It doesn't smell necessarily bad. It's just kind of a strange smell. You've never smelled anything quite like it. I mean, it's kind of like I can't even think of what it would. It's not onions narrative. It is. Yeah, it's just an odd smell. You've never smelled anything quite like it. It's not like ugh. It's more like, that's unusual. Like you could see yourself drinking this if you had to. You know what I mean? It's not. It doesn't repel you, is what I'm going to say. You, Sybil, you notice that he's opened one of the gourds and seems to be like peeking in and sniffing it. He might drink it. You don't know.
Are you, hey, priest, are you gonna drink that? You should drink. You should drink that and see what happens.
I mean,
I mean, it's definitely
why
not
why
poison, so.
why take a whiff out of this? What do you smell?
Oh, all right. Ooh, that's. Oh, I don't know.
Rancid?
No,
Word?
no. I've smelled rot before and I've eaten it. Ain't that? He kind of leans it towards you, Sybil, like he's offering it to you.
Yeah, sniff
Okay, I
it. Go
guess.
on.
Sure, okay, I'm gonna take it and sniff it.
That's the same smell. Some dogs are barking up in the village. You can hear it echoing down the well. It's the same smell as the cauldron. That's your confirmation that they definitely use this cauldron to mix whatever's in these gourds.
So you
So
want me to
whatever they used,
He hands it back to you. Keep
whatever
going.
this is, they made the whatever's in the gourd in the cauldron. It's entirely unhelpful to know, but
Maybe you need the cauldron to make. You need something this big to make it effectively, or to make a lot of it at least.
why would you need to make a lot of it?
So you're telling me that you just I should just drink this blindly? Like, are you
Well, it's
crazy?
do you trust
Are
me?
you
It's
crazy?
definitely
Why
not poison.
do I trust you?
It's definitely not poison.
You said
So
there's
what?
like dragons up there. What do you mean? Do I trust
So
you?
what the? Oh yes, there are dragons up there.
Will, did you already have this conversation?
And we're gonna have it again. God damn it!
Taking the Lord's name in vain, I see.
Wired walks over towards the entrance just to kind of keep a lookout for you guys again.
He just distances himself from.
Yeah, he doesn't want any part of these fights. Mommy and Daddy are fighting. So he's just kind of making sure he's still in the room. It's not a huge room. It's big enough that he can get over by the door and keep a better watch.
You know what? You know what? If I pass out from this, you guys are gonna have to carry me out. And I just take a swig out of the gourd.
All right. Where are the gourds? Here we go.
What's the worst that could happen?
Um. Yeah, that's about how much is in there. Is a big swig. You feel lightheaded for just a few moments. You're like, whoa. Whatever it is, it's really strong. You know what I mean? Like, you don't feel it, like it's not in your throat, but all of a sudden it's like the whole room is like, and then it settles down almost immediately.
Is that
And
a
then you're
flesh
like,
wall?
okay. And that's it. That's all that seems to happen.
That was weird.
See, I told you.
I don't
Perfectly
feel
fine.
any. I don't feel any different.
You do not.
You don't look any different.
Just a few moments. After a few moments, it passes. And it had an odd taste, but it wasn't a bad taste. You know what I mean?
That was entirely unhelpful, I guess.
We should take whatever is in the pot.
Well, he's
Like,
standing
we
there.
should fill the gourds.
He's standing in like his loincloth too. Is all he's wearing right now. And most of the stuff in the chest he has been transferring during this time into his robes, which are bulging. I'm assuming you probably tied the the
And yeah,
the arms,
yeah.
and then figured a way to kind of like put something. One of the bigger things you've put down at the end where the hole is. No, you probably pulled the hood up and maybe use the arms. You figured a way to make it into a big ass sack, the size of a person, essentially. And
We should
we
definitely fill
can't.
the gourds. Whatever this is that might be helpful. I
Is
don't
there
feel any
anything, Max? Is there
worse.
anything left in the in the cauldron?
No, it's just like
Dang
you
it.
know when you
No.
leave a bowl out and it gets a film on it. Like say you had some cereal and you
Mm.
left the bowl and you left and there's like a milk film. It's like this potion film, whatever these potions are. There's not enough
Potion
in there to
film.
really do anything. You did not see
What
any
one?
cauldrons anywhere around the church or um, the where the priest lived. Just FYI.
Well, I'd say I'm ready to get out.
Yeah,
Whatever this was. Why are you
yeah, we
good?
can leave.
Not much in here.
I think we're ready to go out.
He's kind of turned and look in your direction.
You you want
I
you want me to like help me carry this because this is kind of heavy.
Oh yeah. He'll come over. He'll kind of grab. He's going to grab the end that's open to leave you the end that's all tied up, and you guys can waddle it
Yeah, we're gonna have to
out to
like
the where the
climb.
water
We're
is.
gonna have to climb this out again with all this.
Oh, ooh, oh.
You guys got this.
How are you not helping at all?
she's
I'm a
walking.
woman.
She's walking behind you. Well, she can't do it. She's weak. She's a woman.
What Wired said.
We're men.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give him. Every time Wired might have an idea, I make him make a check against his intelligence, and he
You
failed.
think
He
you
has no idea
think
how to
you're
get it out.
you think you're so smart, huh?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm the brains of this
Hmm.
operation.
Hmm. Hmm.
How are you gonna get it out?
Right now
Okay,
they're still
look.
holding it because if you guys put it down out here in the well area, it's going to get soaking wet.
Okay, okay.
And
Can
even
I just
Eastman knows you don't want to soak potion ingredients in water because
yeah?
they're going to get all
I'm
fucked
I'm
up.
just gonna I'm just gonna try climbing first and like like still holding it.
Mm-hmm.
Climb with one hand.
Yeah, kinda.
Those rungs
And
aren't very strong. He looks at the two of you. All three of you are fairly small. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a little over average height. And I think you two are both around the same size as him. Not necessarily muscularly, but as far as size goes. None of you are very big. And you start to climb up with this thing, and these rungs like start creaking loudly. You guys came down with your own weight. This is going to double the weight of anybody going up.
Okay, wait, wait,
oh,
wait, 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 wait. What if I'm wearing like a long skirt, right?
Yeah, you're probably wearing a long. Yes.
Okay, so
Simple.
what's Wired wearing?
Chain shirt. He's probably got chain leggings on. Pants under that, like pantaloons. He's got some kind of underclothing and probably some kind of a leather underneath the chain helmet. He's also got a chain coif, and he still has his axe in his hand and big knife on his belt. I think that's about it. Yeah, and he has a cloak, which the bottom is soaked
Cloak.
wet now. Yeah.
Cloak, okay, got it.
Mhm.
So what if we split up the weight between the three of us?
That could work. Yeah, it wouldn't be as much weight on the rungs.
So
how
like
are
I
you?
can take some of the stuff
Hey.
and kind of like pull my the front of my skirt up a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and put some stuff in there and kind of hold
Okay.
that.
Leastman, give me another luck check.
Oh no.
It's not
I'm
necessarily a
doing
bad
it.
thing.
76.
76. Okay. All right. So she pulls out a good portion of this stuff. She goes to Wired. He's holding the open end, and she gets him to open it, and she starts pulling this stuffing and streaming again. Let me make sure it's going to work over here. There it goes. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry about that, everybody. I have a terrible computer, and it crashed. So I think the last thing that I noted was Wired fumbled his intelligence check as Sybille was putting stuff in her dress, so he has no clue what you're doing. But he's just going to help you do it. He's just holding that thing open for you. But he does not make the connection of let's all divvy up the shit and climb up the ladder. So,
Okay.
I mean, I also don't know what she's doing yet. Like, I'm trying to climb up. I didn't see that she's, like, trying to get stuff out.
right, you were climbing and all the things were creaking, and Wired's like, oh, uh-oh, or something to that effect. And then
What are you guys doing down there? What?
I'm taking some of this stuff so we can still make it out of the well.
Why are you eating the stuff?
Don't worry about that.
did you want to drink the other gourd? Was that what you're doing? Oh yeah, go. That'll make it lighter.
You're not wrong.
Okay, so yeah, you do see that she's taking stuff out and she's like putting it in her skirt, and it looks like she's pulling the skirt up so it's tight enough that she won't drop anything. She can hold it with one hand. She's exposing her legs. But
No
not
one
really. There's no scandal in the Dark Ages, but you know. So what do you want to do, Rama? Or sorry, Eastmund?
I still like look down and I'm going like, what are you doing? How is that gonna help? You're gonna fall.
And you're gonna eat. You're gonna also fall if the rungs break.
Well, I'm at least gonna fall like with dignity, kind of.
Like, excuse me?
He's in his loincloth, hanging off this creaking rung of a ladder, holding his robe in his hand.
You're the one that's half naked, priest.
At least I'm not lifting my skirt up.
He's right. He's definitely right.
See? God will punish
Wired
you.
Wired's averting his gaze.
God will punish you for this.
That's in the Bible. He's right. You got to avert your eyes or pluck them out or
That's
something.
the worst priest ever. The worst priest.
I'll try climbing.
Okay, you still got quite a bit of weight as you're coming up, and Wired is lifting the bottom half to give you that, and he's going to try to climb too. Okay. Let's see, the well. Okay, give me a luck check there, Eastman.
Oh no.
How did you do? Where
72.
the hell? 72.
God,
So you get up
better
around
roll.
10 feet, and then there's a snap. With the additional weight, one of the rungs breaks free. Here we go. And you fall. Back into the well. You drop about 10 feet. So what I need from you is a jump check. And if you make your jump check, it's gonna lower the damage.
Okay, so another D100, right?
Yes, everything will be D100
Okay.
unless I tell you otherwise.
98, okay.
You rolled a 98 this time? Wait a minute, where the hell?
Brother.
98, so that's a fail. Yeah. So you hit hard at the bottom for 2 points of damage.
Oh, my back!
Yeah, exactly. Remember, you hit water, but it's not real deep. My back.
So 2 points for damage, so I have 9 now, right?
Right, holy shit. Okay, Wired actually is smart enough. As you fall, he grabs the whole of the robe so you don't spill any of your shit. So at least that's going for you. Oops.
It's something.
I just lay there like I just ate shit and I'm looking up and like I'm seeing like the sun up there and I'm just looking like
Wired comes over, splashes through the water. He's got like your robe's like all kind of balled up now by himself with most of the stuff. He goes, "What happened?" as he looks
What do
down
you
at
think
you.
happened? I fell.
Oh, that's what I thought.
I still continue to lay there, just like looking at disbelief. Like,
Yeah.
what are you?
You're like in water, like water's pouring past your near naked body.
Well, at least I get a bath out of this.
You actually do. Make me another luck check, Eastman. Someday you'll make it. See, these are group luck checks. You have the lowest luck, so you affect the entire group.
79.
79. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Actually, the narrative says first bath in 6 months. Actually, priests and monks kept themselves pretty clean. They bathed fairly regularly. Once a week or once every other week, probably. So, now, Sybille hasn't had a bath in probably a very long time.
Listen.
Anyway, so, the more you know. Let's give
I'm gonna
Wyatt.
walk. I'm gonna walk over to him and
Shit.
like kind of look down at him. I'm like, see, this is what I was trying to prevent from happening.
Wyatt gets it. Oh! Oh, we split up all this stuff to go up. Oh!
I like
Oh.
cover my
Yeah.
I cover my eyes because she's still holding everything in her skirt.
Yeah, she is, and it's
Also,
exposing her legs.
Please don't lecture me on this.
Oh, 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 oh. Wyatt looks away as well. He doesn't want to have to pluck his eyes out.
Pluck your eyes out, priest.
Oh.
Let's just go.
All right, are you going to split the rest up with Wired?
Yes.
The rest of the gear, the rest of the stuff you found, Eastman?
I'm just gonna first. I'm gonna like get up.
Yeah, yeah.
My back like
Yeah,
I'm like
you-
a
it
like an old
hurts.
grandpa. Like it hurts.
If anyone has first aid, well, not Eastman because he can't do it on his back. So Sybille, if you have first aid, or Wired could look at you if you want. I don't know if he has any points in first aid. I haven't looked yet.
Why do I have anything stuck in my back?
All right, let's see what he's got. Oh, here, let me see what I can do. Here, miss. And he pretty much shoves the robe into your hands, Sybille.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Just to hold it for a moment, obviously. And he goes over and he starts looking over the priest's back. I don't know. And he goes back and gets your robes. He failed his check. He doesn't know what's wrong with you. He poked you a little, and then you're not cut, so he doesn't know what to do.
Can I just roll first aid for the hell of it?
Yeah, you can. You got a base, and the base should start at around 30%.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, if you're rolling 96 to 100, you're going to hurt him even worse. But go ahead.
Oh, hold on. I have to code.
Oh, 1D on 100.
I didn't type it right.
Mhm. I hope. 8?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
She prods you a little bit, and then she puts her knee in your back, and she grabs your shoulders and pulls it back, and there's a crack, and you get a hit point back.
Oh.
It hurts. It's terribly painful, and then it feels better.
You're
You know
welcome.
what I mean?
Oh.
So give yourself a hit point back. So you're only down 1 hit
Yeah.
point now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're not as bad as I thought you were.
Thank you.
You divide up the stuff. You can climb up safely at this point, as long as you know you're careful. You got to climb a little harder over that one rung that's now missing. And give me one last luck check, Rama, as you get to the top and you're climbing out of the well.
Bloody, I swear to God.
86.
86. Okay, it's not a fumble, but it is a fail. So you don't see anybody in the immediate vicinity. Like I said, doesn't mean somebody hasn't noticed you. The one thing you all three notice immediately, and it gives you one of these kind of moments, is the bucket with the long rope attached to it sitting right next to the well.
Oh. That's
Could have
probably a
used
little.
that to carry the stuff.
You could actually put your robes back on and put the stuff in your robes if you want to go that route too. You know what I mean? Like use it like she's using her dress, like to hold, so you don't have to walk around naked if you don't want to. What do y'all want to do? You got
I mean, do you want to
This-
keep walking around naked, priest?
No. I want my robes back.
okay. So you put the stuff carefully on the ground. You get it all settled the way you want it. Wired is using his cloak. He used his cloak and he filled his, and he's got that on his back like a sack. And then Sybille is still showing off a lot of leg. Um, what do you want to do?
Well, if someone would take this from me, I could put my skirt down.
Oh, okay. Wired puts down his cloak. He could probably fit all of it in there if you want. I mean, it's like a
Thank
full
you,
length
Wired.
cloak. It's wet on one
What
end.
if
He's trying to be careful not to. Oh, just saving us from sin.
Wired is
Thank
such
you,
a
Wired.
gentleman, unlike somebody I know.
What do
I
we
just
do
Like
with
a
give it
it?
a
priest.
glare.
What do we do with all this? He's holding it.
I guess we're gonna take it back to the church, right?
He kind of shrugs and looks towards the priest.
Where did we go?
Eastmond, where are we gonna take this?
Where did we go? Is there like a place to like camp around the well? Like, is there like woods or something we can hide in?
No, no, this is a cleared area. You can see from the
Hmm.
picture. If you look in, I believe it's Gaming
Where
Text
is it?
One Shots and scroll up just a little bit, you will see and click on that picture of the village. You can see there are some trees in the
Oh, I
vicinity,
see.
but there aren't many, and there's none that
Mhm.
really give you a good view of the well, like clumps
Mhm.
of trees. There's individual trees. It's kind of hard to hide behind those. You can hear there are some people in that big stone and brick building to the north that's marked Garen's Tavern. It's Tavern, not Cavern. I thought it was said Garen's Cavern. Um, so you can hear a few people in there talking. I mean, you hear muffled conversation, can't make out anything. We're here, but I've got it over on the other one, so if need be, I could just look over there. Let's see if it's going to work. Okay, I think we're back, everybody. Somebody write in the chat, make sure that's going to work, because I don't have it over here now. Sorry about that, everyone. God damn. It's really irritating to me. Anyway, you're out of the well. You've seen the map. There doesn't look like there's any place decent around to really see the well from, except for some of these buildings somehow. Now at night it'll be dark. I mean, there's always that.
You said there was like a public place, right, where people gather,
You're
maybe.
thinking that there's a larger stone and wood building that you're thinking might be some kind of common house. You remember Whelan told you about there is somebody that makes beer in town. So there is a brewer somewhere in this town. So there might be the equivalent of a pub or a tavern.
I have a plan, fellas. I have a plan.
Yeah.
What if we take all of this stuff into this place that's surely crowded with people, and we announce as if we are selling this? All of these materials, these are great materials, right? Like, we have some animal bits, some potion materials. Maybe if we try selling this, we could find whoever owns these materials. Like, we can lure him out, maybe.
Let's give Wired a little intelligence check. He's just looking at you blankly. Obviously, not many thoughts running through his head. So he's no help to you in this conversation. I'm going to tell you that right now.
We could, or maybe we could ask the brewer if he recognizes any of this stuff.
Or that. We're,
I
we're
feel
gonna.
like trying to sell the stuff is just gonna make somebody angry
Why
at
not
us.
both?
You see, like, if that someone is angry at us, that probably means he's the one who needs those materials. That's our culprit.
True.
Wired is so surprised at this genius thing you've thought of, apparently.
We could
He-
try
he
both.
never thought of
Wired
that.
is right. Well, the first part is we're still gonna go into this brewery thing.
Okay, so we're taking all the stuff with us?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you go in. It's kind of it's kind of a nice day, and so it's a kind of a shock going in. It's a dark, it's darker in here, so it takes your your eyes a moment to adjust as you enter. There's not the place isn't crowded. There's maybe 4 or 5 people in there talking. Some are eating some gruel. Maybe that's their breakfast. There is a pot on the fire that is probably with whatever little food they've got goes in there, and they just keep cooking it and never change it. Um, it's at first it's hard to tell who's in charge. You can both make me an insight roll. I'm pretty certain Wired has no insight. He does not. He has 0 insight actually. So
56.
he cannot read people. Is that less than your insight?
Nope, I failed.
Okay. How about Sybille? That sounded like a failure as well.
No. I gotta double check. Where's my
Wow.
where is my insight?
Insight should be upper left side, second row.
It's an extreme success.
Extreme success. Okay.
One of us has to roll well today.
Okay. So we're gonna hang on to that for just a moment. You're not gonna get anything immediately of just walking in, except people are like surprised to see strangers and that kind of thing. And one man does kind of come up to you guys. I kind of jumped the gun on the insight check, but you're going to get that extreme here in a moment. He says, "Hello, strangers. I'm Garin. There's not much food. There's not much beer left. There's pox here and plague. That priest did it."
The priest did it.
Well, that's what they say.
Who says that?
You know, everybody.
Hmm.
I kind of glance over to Sybille like, you want to talk to him, or should I just,
Wired just stands there.
You should try talking to him. I'm a woman. They're not gonna talk to me.
Oh, so now I do all the things. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything all right with you and your wife?
Well, greetings. First of all, I'm a priest from
Shut up, you dogs!
I'm a priest from
Several
the nearby
dogs
village.
Oh.
And me and my companions are look, you know where we could like pawn this stuff up, like pawn this stuff off? Like, look at this. We got some good materials here.
You've got some in your
weird
robes. Are you showing him
Yeah.
those, or do you want to use Wired's cape that he's made into a big sack, or did you put everything in the cape?
I'm showing myself off first.
Okay.
The rope. Yeah. Like,
I love how you put that. Okay.
Showing yourself off, huh?
yeah. Like, do you wanna buy any of these?
Okay, so that at least one of the villagers, Sybille, you notice this, starts like and looks really like shocked as hell at that before suddenly like covering up. You know what I mean? Like like hiding his emotions, whatever he's feeling. The man who introduces himself as Garin. This is his place. I don't remember if he said that before. He's looking through. He's like, "What? No, I don't even know what any of this is. These feathers. What would I do with feathers? We don't have any money. We don't have anything to trade. Everything's been taken.
Stock.
No, no. I don't need any of that. If you've got barley or something like that, yes, food, something to make beer with. Why is a priest selling trinkets?
And do you know anyone who might be interested in these things?
No, we need food here. If you've got food, yes, we'd be very interested. You're a priest. Do you know medicine?
Well, that's why I'm asking you about these, because some of these are probably useful for medicine. So if you have like a local healer, maybe these will interest them.
No, we do not have a healer.
You don't have a healer here?
There's no cunning man here. That's what they used to call healers and potion makers. Cunning men and women. We're a small village. We have a blacksmith. That's something important. He kind of looks at Sybille, like, we have a blacksmith. Blacksmiths are great. That's the impression that you get from the way he says it. But no, there's no cunning man here. No cunning woman.
Well, if you don't want any of these, we'll just probably take our stock elsewhere.
Well, you're not going to find anyone who's going to buy it in Hithfenn.
As I say that, I still like keep looking around because I guess I didn't notice the guy, right?
No, because she made her insight check. I'll give you a spot hidden Eastman to see if anybody
Okay.
seems either interested in buying or a little worried about what you're selling, but that's probably a fail.
77. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a thing.
So you're looking, but everybody's like
I'm just
just
looking around.
guardedly kind of looking at you.
Anyone wants to buy stuff? No? Okay. I glance over like to Sybille, like with anything.
Oh, he doesn't have insight.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have the discussion here, everybody in the room is going to hear what you're saying. You cannot have a quiet, private discussion in this room.
Oh,
This isn't a
priest.
big building. It's just a little tiny
Oh,
building. So keep that in
back to
mind.
the church.
Well, unfortunately, we have to go then to find someone else who might use these medicine ingredients.
All right. If you need a place to stay, and you've got something to trade that's worth something, you can stay on the floor in here. Is what that's Garen again, the guy who owns this place, obviously, or runs it or whatever.
Well, I just say goodbyes and leave. I guess.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't know. I just walk first, like,
Okay,
out.
yeah.
Like,
You
yeah,
guys leave.
I'm
Everybody leaves. You
yeah.
guys leave the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. You all three of you leave. Um, you're back in the. Where do you want to go? You're right now in
We
the
just
green area, in the middle of
yeah,
town
like
with the
we're
well and
just
everything.
outside the
Yeah.
place, right?
Where did you say the map was?
It's in gaming
Gaming text one
text.
shots.
One shots. You got to scroll up a little bit. Don't go too fast. You'll miss it. It's just a black and white map of the village.
Gaming text in one shot.
Yeah, in Halloween and one shot games where we're all in the voice chat.
Wait, which one's it in?
Gaming texts,
Oh,
one
sorry, I can
shots.
read. I can read. I can read. I
Yeah.
can read.
So, I think Rama just clicked it and wrote something.
I can
Yeah,
read.
yeah.
Oh,
Eddie
you moved it.
posted that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rama put
Eddie
it down there at
posted.
the bottom. Yeah, Rama, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that makes it easier. I should have just done that to start with.
Um,
So the building is Garen's Tavern that you just came out of. You can see the
yeah.
well just down and to the left of it. There's a little green area. It's just a little bit larger than any other basically green area in the village. There
Um,
are woods around, and then there are fields to the south and fields to the north. The north is
Well,
open.
did you see anything? Why, or did you see anything?
Was I supposed to?
Oh, for fuck's.
He obviously didn't.
just to be certain, is there like anybody milling about? Do we see anybody like walking around?
You look carefully around. There's not really anybody out. You know that the villagers have some of them have the pox. They're probably in their homes. There's a few farmers out in the fields. They're far away. Nobody is in the immediate vicinity. And you didn't. Yeah, you haven't really seen a lot of people around in the village. There might also be people trying to avoid other people by working in their homes. You can hear the tink tink of the blacksmith down the road to the west.
Mm-hmm.
One of those buildings obviously is the blacksmith shop, a smithy of some kind, and so somebody's working in there, but you can't see him from here.
Um, okay, so since nobody else is around, I'm gonna tell Eastman about like what I saw, what I
Okay,
noticed.
okay, yeah, you can
What did
give
I
a
notice
just.
exactly,
I
other
was
than
like,
just
one of
like,
the guys obviously was very surprised or upset when Eastman pulled up, like opened up his robe and was like, "Hey, look at all this stuff you can buy for me," blah 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 blah. And that guy looked shocked and surprised. He had really black hair, curlyish hair. Um, I mean, everybody has beards. His
mm-hmm,
beard
mm-hmm.
was really frazzly, like it was a mess. Um, and he had really dark eyes. So and you could describe his clothing as pretty typical clothing, but he stood out as far as what the villagers look like. Most of them are brown haired, brown eyes. This guy had darker hair, but a regular complexion for a Saxon, which is what you guys are, the Anglo Saxons.
Well, if you think, do you think we could go back to what was the name of that kid from before? What was his
Wieland,
name? Wieland. Do you think like Wieland might know who that is?
maybe.
I do not want to let this guy go.
Are you telling? Yeah, you described everything
Yeah,
that
we're
you
we're,
saw.
we're
Yeah,
just
okay. I'm sorry.
talking
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I really do not want to let this guy go. If we leave this place, he might just like pack his stuff and run.
Well, what do you suggest then? Do
Well,
we?
oh, do you think he'd
Mm-hmm.
never seen anything like that before?
No, no. I think that may
Oh,
be his
oh, thank God.
stuff,
Was
and
it?
he's gonna get scared.
Oh, you want me to drag him out?
Eastmond?
You're guessing. Wired is pretty much a direct action kind of guy, so it might not be frugal for him to just drag this dude out of the tavern, but that's what his suggestion is.
Wyatt, remind me, how many guys can you take in a fight?
Oh, three or four.
Hmm.
Two or three. Pride is
And these are armored men, right? Like proper armed men.
no. These are villages.
Oh,
Proper armed men, probably one,
oh, fair.
and he kind of gives you a look like I don't know. It's how he's having difficulty enunciating or putting into words probably what he's thinking.
I say we take him. I have no time for these games
What do you
around the
mean?
village.
What do you mean take him? Like beat him up?
No, don't beat him up. Take him out
I
and
can't with
make him
this.
talk.
He's got
Yeah,
his cloak is all full of
just in
shit.
case. We take him out. We get a little talk out of him. See what's up.
This seems like a terrible idea. Okay.
Well, can't with this. What we do with this shit
Where are
is
we
what
gonna
Wyatt says. I'm getting tired of carrying it around. Actually,
where are we gonna hide this stuff? We should probably hide this stuff so he doesn't come looking for it, because he knows we have it now.
I mean, we're right next to the building, right? Like we're still there.
I don't know if you want to be like right next to the door. Then they'll hear you talking inside. Keep that in mind.
Oh, okay, okay.
If
We're
you want to
not
just
right
go
next.
like over
We're
by the
still like we're
well
still
or just
we're
in the
still
general
in,
vicinity, you can. You
yeah,
could
we're
have
still in the
moved far enough
general
away so
vicinity,
that you
not
can
like
just all you can hear from inside the tavern is occasionally. You know what I
Mm,
mean? And that at best that's what they're going to hear from you guys.
okay,
So
look,
you're just standing in the grassy area somewhere a little away from the tavern.
look. You heard what Garen said. Nobody's gonna take this shit. Just drop it here. Let's take the guy and let's see what he knows.
but what if you were so worried about him working with somebody else before? Shouldn't we hide this?
Well, these materials on their own are probably useless to us. We need the person who's responsible, and then we may get his allies if he has any.
Don't we need both? The person and the materials.
Yeah, well, you're
Well,
in
the
the wrong
person is
wire.
the person is the person is the responsible one for all of this.
Well, yeah, but we also need the materials if we need them.
Will we need them?
I don't know.
Are we gonna
I
make
don't,
potions?
I don't
I
know.
don't
I don't know
know.
what they're using this for.
What? How do you feel? You drank that stuff.
I feel
Yeah,
fine.
you feel fine. Yeah, you don't feel any problems at all.
No, no problem. You just like messed up your back earlier falling in the well.
That's unrelated. Aside from the bad back, and nobody asked you that. So shush. I'm asking Eastman. You know how? Oh no, Wire did ask him how does he feel, and Eastman's like, I feel fine.
Okay, can we carry this a little bit longer than Wired?
Why?
Let's just
What do we? All right.
yeah. Don't ask a lot of questions. We're gonna make this quick.
He
Can we
points
go
at
back to?
Sybille. He's just like, well, we stash it somewhere. Take it back to the church or something. That's what she said. My
No,
cloak's gonna smell weird.
should take
But
it
if
back
we
to the
leave
church.
now, he might leave.
We don't. He opens his cloak up and aims it at you. Like, put your shit in my cloak. Remember, you guys
You
have
want?
Wired to do all the bullshit stuff that you might not want to do. Keep that in mind. Like, Wired, go steal us a horse. Wired, take this shit somewhere.
Yeah, but we kind of need Wired to scare a guy with a pickaxe. You know?
Okay, well, you could take it back someplace and hide it yourself, too. Don't forget.
We could give it to Wired and have him hide it in the church, and then we could hang out at the
pub,
Is it
tavern.
the tavern?
It's not really. Yeah,
Fair. Okay.
drinking hole.
Fair.
We can just kind of hang out and keep an
Uh,
eye on
Keep
him.
in mind, it only take him 5 minutes
okay.
to get there and back too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Like this is a tiny, tiny village.
Okay.
I
it
don't
could
So
know.
happen in five
Wyatt,
minutes, right?
Wyatt, could you carry this back while we go
Back
into the pub?
where you want it.
Just bring it back to the church where we, you know,
Yeah, he fills
were
up the
last night.
cape, the cloak, and he puts it on his shoulder, and he goes off at a trot, moving pretty quick to head back to the church. He knows his job is to protect you too. So, Eastman can make me another luck check.
God,
Dun dun
fuck.
dun.
It's the potion.
It's not
the
his
potion.
fault. It's not his fault.
Oh my god. It's a
91.
91.
Okay,
Buddy,
Wired runs down and disappears into the church. Like
get your
just as he
fucking
disappears
shit
into the
together.
church, you see this guy with black hair, black curly messy hair, and the black nasty beard comes out of the building. And when he sees the two of you, he's like, and then
Get
kind of
him.
tries to act all casual, and he starts to walk to the east, kind of actually to the west, kind of in the direction where you can hear the tink 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 of somebody's working in the smithy. He's just walking real slow, like he's trying to be casual.
I look over to Sybille like that's him, right? That's him.
Yeah, that yeah that, that, that
Yes.
yeah
That's
that's
him.
him.
That,
That's
that's
him.
him. I told you, get him. Like
Get
I go
Get him.
I started like going after
Okay,
him.
okay, yeah. You run, you kind of run after him.
Yeah, like slightly
We'll
run.
give him a spot and see if he notices you approach. Oh God. His back is completely towards you. He is obviously not even. He's whistling now. You know, like, see, I'm just an innocent bystander. And kind of walking weird as you slip up behind him. What do you want to do?
I wanna give him the good old tap on the shoulder,
On the
like,
shoulder?
buddy.
Okay, he's very startled. Uh, Sybil, what were you doing? Did you go with Eastmund, or are you hanging back?
I'm kind of hanging back a little bit of
Okay,
a way, but
okay,
I'm still close enough to kind of like
okay.
see
Close
and
enough
hear,
that
but
you
I'm
could
not.
rush the guy and take a poke
Yeah,
at him if you have to. Yeah. So you're just a little behind Eastman, like a good wife would be. Um,
yeah, that.
and yeah, he turns around and he's like, "Hello, father. I am
Do
on
you
my
have
way."
something you would like to tell us? I
No.
do intimidate
Oh
instruments.
yeah. Oh wait, you need some leverage. Like, are you just how are you going to try to intimidate him? What tactic do you want to use here?
Like I don't know. I just like what do you mean tactic? Like
Well, intimidate usually if you have a knife in
mm,
your hand,
mm.
or like this, or if you just want to really get in his face
Yeah,
and give him a
like that,
threatening
like
look, you
real
could do
close.
that.
Like, do you want to tell us something?
Okay, yeah, make me an intimidate check.
Do you have some
He
sins you would
looks.
like to
Confess my child or die.
confess to?
16. So how
That's
is
a
that a
regular.
regular success? Okay.
Mm.
Um, he
Wait, no, wait. Regular is
so
the
the biggest
basic number.
the big
Oh,
what's
okay.
your basic number on intimidate?
Okay, I have 65, 32, 13, so that's a better than basic.
13. So that is a hard success.
Okay.
So it's less than your
Finally, he gets a
32,
good.
and it's greater. Don't forget to check it if you haven't already checked it. I think you've already
Mm-hmm.
intimidated somebody.
I do. I do.
Yeah, he looks scared,
Oh wait, I got.
and yeah, he is. You've got your. Do you still have a hand on him?
Yeah, I still
Okay,
have
yeah.
the like.
He jerks away, and it looks like he's gonna try to run. Um, as he turns, you hear him say, "Your God has no power here." And then he starts to like. It looks like he's gonna try to run away. Um, so, Eastman, you actually technically go before him, okay? And you were threatening a guy, so he's just starting to move. If you would like to do something, we are in combat while this guy tries to escape you. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean he's going to fight you. It just means we're going to go by round for combat. So each combat round lasts for like 3 to 6 seconds. So you have time to do like one thing and move. You can always talk during combat, but you can only talk a little bit during the entire round. But you're the fastest in this group right now, Eastman. So what do you want to do?
I put my foot in front of his foot where he like I try
Oh,
to
you're gonna
trip
try
him
to
over.
trick him. Oh, trip him. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, just
yeah.
trip him over.
Make me a fighting brawl. This is
Give me a
technically
second.
a I forget what they call this. 47
47.
is probably. Did you put any points into brawl?
Where's Brawl?
Brawl. It's under fighting. Fighting brawl. Upper left side, I think. Nope, nope. I'm right. I'm wrong. Lower left, first column. It starts at 25%.
I'm having trouble right now. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. You're having trouble. You haven't
Yeah, I'm
crashed
having
twice.
trouble. Where is Brawl? Oh, there it is.
It's
I
under
have
fighting.
60. I have 60 Brawl.
You have 60 brawl, and you rolled a
I
47 as a regular success. Okay, so this is
Nice.
called a maneuver. So what you do is you basically kick him in the foot as he turns to flee, and he falls to the ground. That means pretty much all he can do next. His next turn is get up, which is what he's going to do. He looks over his shoulder at you, terrified, um, and then he's getting to his feet. Sybille, you are at the end of the round. What do you want to do? Jump on his back, start screaming. Ah!
Am I close enough to get involved in this
Yes,
fight?
you are if you want to, because you can move as well as like have do some kind of combat, and your movement rate is how many yards you could move and still do something. So if you have a
Uh,
movement of like 8, that is 8 yards, which is like 24 feet, which is pretty good distance that you can move and still fight somebody if you want or do
my move
something.
rate's 7.
So 21 feet you can move. And you were hanging back, but you were definitely close enough that you can get involved if you want to. Or if you don't want to, you're far enough away that you're likely not to get involved. Does that make sense?
And yeah, and currently he's like sprawled out on the ground.
Yes. He's getting up. That's all he can do this round is get up. What do you want to do? Quick,
I mean, I have
decide.
a knife.
You could draw your knife and go try to stab him. That's a legitimate action.
Ah, but we need him alive. We don't need him to be hurt.
I don't know. However much you think. Keep in mind, you can't really knock somebody out unless you beat them down into unconsciousness, which is possibly will kill them too. So it's not just like pop somebody on the head and they pass out. There's no subdual
But
damage
can
in
he
this
like
game.
surrender?
He can surrender. Right now, you've kicked him down. You haven't really hurt him because you were going for the maneuver of stop this guy, not injure him. And so he's not. I mean, it hurts, but he's not injured per se. What do you want to do, Sybil? Give me a choice. You have to
Um,
let me know very quickly. We're in combat.
I'm just gonna kind of run up to approach what's going on. I'm not gonna like Eastman kind of seems to have it under control right now, so I'm not gonna like draw my knife on him or anything. But I'm
Okay.
gonna like get closer to what's going on.
Okay, you can do that. Do you want to be on the side of him that Eastman's on, or do you want to get on the other side of him?
I'm
Where do
gonna
you
get on
want to
the
end
other
up?
side of him.
So you two of you are kind of got him between you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So he's up. You run around the other side of him. Eastman, what do you want to do?
So I tried to grab him again by the
Okay,
shoulder,
give me a
come
fighting
here,
brawl
buddy.
again. He knows you're trying to get him. He's going to try to hit you. So he gets to
Oh,
defend while you
68.
attack. You got a
I
68. Is
I
that a
fumbled
fail?
that. Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay. This guy's got just base. He rolled an 87, so that is a fail. So you're trying to grab him. He's trying. He's doing. It's kind of like there's nothing really good happens in all this. On his round, what he's going to do. So he's kind of kept you off of him because you didn't get a good grip. Um, and now he's going to try to hit you. He's going to try to wallop Eastman. So what I need from you, Eastman, now here's your choice, and this is all kind of teaching you guys how combat works too. Do you want to fight back, or do you want to dodge? If you fight back, you'll use your fighting brawl. If you dodge, you'll use your dodge. Um, as he's attacking you, those are your two choices when he's trying to fight you. If you dodge and you tie with him, then you succeed. If you fight back and you tie with him, the attacker succeeds, so he actually will succeed. So that's just things to keep in mind. So do you wish to like, as he's trying to swing at you, do you wish to like swing back, or do you wish to try to get out of his way?
I'll swing back.
Okay, so give me a fighting brawl. I'm going to give him a fighting brawl. He failed big time.
8.
An
That's
8.
yeah.
Okay, you can't get
I guess you were saving all your good
you can't get
rolls.
like extreme successes, and when you get an extreme success on a fighting brawl, you do max damage, but you can't do that when you're fighting back. So roll me a d3 plus your damage bonus if you have one. Let's see if you have one. Was this Eastman? No, this is Sybille. Oh my god.
Uh,
You do not have
where's the
any
damage?
kind of.
Okay.
So it's 1d3, so you can do the roll 1d3. So you do a point of damage to this guy. He's just basically average. So you basically clip him in. Or how do you hurt this guy? You want to
I mean,
describe it
he's
for
trying
me?
to like punch me with a fist, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And so I just like try to like knock his fist away. Like I hurt him on the
Okay, yeah.
wrist, I guess.
So wham, you hit him really hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna leave a bruise or something like that. Sybil, the priest and this guy are now fighting, like a fist fight. You're behind this guy. So if you do something, he's not going to get to fight. Well, he can try to fight you back. He knows you're there, but he will get a penalty die on anything he does with you because if you fight him. What do you want to do? I need you to decide quickly because we're in combat. I try to make combat fast, fast, fast.
Can I kick him in the back of the knees?
Sure, make it a fighting brawl. Um, he will try to fight you back. He again gets a penalty die. That means he has to re-roll his tens dice and take the worst. So likely, oh god, that's a huge fail. So he's not a fighter. How'd you do? Did you roll a 9? Is that an extreme success?
No, that's
It's a hard success.
a hard success.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll me your damage is going to be a D3 as you kick him in the back of the knee. You were going for damage, not to knock him down, right? Or did you want to
I
just
mean,
put him
it's kind
down?
of both.
You got one or the other. You can either hurt this guy
Um,
or you can do a maneuver, which is essentially I'm trying to bring him to the ground.
Bring him to the ground.
Okay, so you kick him in the back of the knee. It
Do I
buckles.
still need to do a 1d3?
No, you're not actually hurting him. You're going for a strategic hit on his knee, so he's like ah, which works, and he goes down to the ground again. Um, Eastman, you're at the top of the round for this fight. If you attack him, you will get a bonus die, and he will get a penalty die because there's two of you on him. Or you could try to grapple him again. If you can get him, if you make a successful grapple, he's got to roll a strength versus your strength to escape. Does that make sense? So what do you want to do? Or yeah.
Well, look, buddy, we really don't want to hurt you.
Okay, that's all you have time to say.
Yeah.
Do you want to act as well?
I try to grab him again. Like.
Okay, so make a fighting brawl. Give yourself a bonus die. He is
What's the
got two
bonus
of
die?
you. The bonus die is you're re-rolling your tens. So if you rolled like that 68, you'd roll a 10-sided die again, and you take whatever's better. So a 96
Okay.
is terrible.
Okay.
Roll just a 1d10. It's
Nice.
still a 96.
Oh my
That is
God.
a fail, but your brawl is over 50, right?
Over 60. Yeah.
It's over 60,
60
so it's not a crit
60
fail.
equal, yeah.
You can only crit fail on brawling with a 0-0. You go to grab him. He's like wildly flailing. Oh, he has a penalty die because he's both on the ground. He has two penalty dice. He's on the ground, and there's two of you on him. No, there's no way. Holy crap! Two of those would have been hits, but anyway, big old fail as he's just swinging. He's swinging wildly, and it's kind of keeping you off him, is what we're gonna say. Like you're trying to grab him, but he's just like flailing at this point. Sybille. Oh no, it's his turn. Shh. He's gonna get up again. He's been kicked in the leg twice. I'm gonna make him. He has to make a dex check to even get up on both feet with any kind of quickness. Oh, he made it. Okay, so he climbs quickly to his feet, but that's all he can do this round. And it looks like he's getting ready to run. Sybille, you're up. What do you want to do?
He's getting ready to run. Tackle him.
Okay, give me fighting brawl. There's still two of you on him, so he gets a penalty die. He's going to try to fight you off.
Never
Well,
mind.
that's a fail. I got 90 something. 65. I got a 95, which is not a crit fail, but it's real close. Okay, so he's on his feet again, Eastman.
Okay. Can I like actually try like intimidating him again
It
somehow.
depends on what you say. You've already intimidated
I
enough that he tried to run away from you. You know what I
I
mean?
have a I have a knife, and I can pull it out and say like, okay, enough, like stop.
Enough. Stop. Yeah, give me an intimidate. Oh my
6.
God, a 6.
That's
So
a
that's an
critical.
extreme. I take. Yeah, that's an
Extreme,
extreme
yeah.
success. So basically, you pull your knife out and hold it in his
Yeah,
direction,
I just
and
hold it
said
like,
that to
okay,
him, and he's like,
stop.
and he looks at you very nervously. Um, Sybil, he's not going to move this round. You've intimidated him. He looks scared. Sybil, what do you want to do?
I want to also pull out my knife.
Okay. Uh, okay. So he's got knives on coming from both sides. Um, yeah, with that intimidate, you've got him for a few seconds until maybe he thinks he can get away without getting stabbed. Is your guess? You've scared this guy pretty bad.
Like, ask him a question.
Yeah, we're out of combat technically. What do you want? What do you want to say to this guy, or what do you want to do with him? Like, you don't have to just stand in the street and have this conversation. Keep that in mind.
How long has it been until Wired comes back?
Okay, this entire fight took less than 30 seconds.
Take it.
So literally, Wired had just disappeared into the church, and this guy was walking down the street, or the road. It's not a street per se.
Drag him back to the church.
So you grab him by the arm, and you start marching him back to the church. Sybil, where are you as he does this?
I'm following closely behind him with the knife out,
Okay, yeah. Give me
ready
a,
to like.
Eastman. Give me a luck check.
Oh my God! Please no.
25.
Ooh, is that a success?
No.
Oh
Damn.
my
Okay,
God.
that's a problem with group luck checks. Um, yeah. Somebody has come out of one of the houses as you were heading for the church and sees you
Right.
two with knives in hand escorting this guy. It's still up towards the middle of the village. It's not like straight up next to the church, anything like that. Um, and this person is like, "What's going on, Fred?" And Fred looks at Eastman, and he looks scared, but he doesn't answer. That extreme
Can I can
success
I
is gonna last for a little while.
can
Keep
I can I
Fred.
talk to the guy who's looking at us?
Yeah. You can. He's just
Like
standing out in
this
front of his house.
this is royal business. Like this guy. I'm a priest. This guy is royal business. Do not interfere, basically.
Okay, so he looks a little confused as you walk past and head towards the church. You see, Wired comes out of the back door of the church, and he starts walking up the road, and he sees you two with this guy, um, and immediately breaks into a run. And he comes up with axe in hand. Do I need to chop his head off? Poor Wired. Bad timing.
Don't chop his head off.
This, the guy
We
looks
got him.
terrified.
Unless he tries something stupid again,
I'm gonna chop your
which
head off,
which you
you
will not
shite,
surely.
if you try anything stupid. And I know stupid. And you both realize Wired really knows stupid. Um, yeah, you guys can pretty much drag him back to the church. He is. I just made an intimidate for Wired, so he's double terrified now of giant man with an axe and nasty little priest with a knife. And you guys can get him back into the church.
Mhm.
Each of you can make a spot hidden real quick. This might last us 3 sessions, guys. Although we might still be able to finish in the next hour.
77.
77. You don't notice anything. You're keeping your eyes on this guy who dared to run from you.
How dare he?
Sybil, how'd you do? Just put I
Oh
love
come
Wired up
on.
again. Slash roll.
Ooh, I got the.
69. Ooh.
We were doing spot hidden.
The suggestive number. Yes, spot hidden.
Yeah, no, that's not. I don't
Okay,
have
okay.
anything in spot
You
hidden.
guys get
So
back to the church. Take him inside. Do you want to take him in the nave, or do you want to take him back into that little library?
That little place we slept.
Okay,
That
so
that
do you go
little.
to the back door then?
Yeah,
Essentially,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah,
do that. Yeah.
yeah. You get in there. Uh, yeah, you're in there with this guy. He looks frightened. Uh, you've intimidated Wired for president. You've intimidated him. Wired is standing over him. Actually, Wired grabs him by the shoulders and shoves him down to the floor. So he's sitting on the floor, and then he just stands over him with this axe and just like looking down at this guy.
So my god might have no power, but Wired sure has power.
Wired does one of these. Like, he like lunges like to make the guy flinch, and it works. Uh, yeah.
Poor Fry.
So,
He never stood a chance.
good job. That's your first combat, guys. Nicely done. I think it's Lillian's first actual combat where somebody tried to hurt her too, so that's cool.
No, I had that
Yeah.
guy shooting at me on the Halloween game.
Oh, that's right, that asshole. Okay, so yeah, so you've got this guy. What do you want to know from him? You see your pile. Actually, it took Wired like an extra minute because he kind of separated all of the stuff. Actually, no, it's on the table. All the stuff is on the table, and it looks like it's been kind of. You got pouches of powders, entrails, bones, feathers, and there's two gourds. He kind of made it so it wasn't just a big pile of mess, but it takes up the whole table. It looks like he moved the books back onto the shelf.
So been visiting the well, eh? Got anything to say about that?
You folks should leave town. You should leave the village because the pox is going to get you.
Oh, the pox. Oh.
Yes, the pox.
And do you have anything to tell me about these ingredients?
He looks at them. He says, I'm not the one that mixed it. I don't know how to mix it.
But you do know the one who mixed it.
We worship a real god. This guy's probably he's gonna spill. You guys have both. You made an extreme success on intimidate, and Wired made a regular success. So he he's not giving out names, but he notes that they're all brothers and sisters, and that he is a child of the Ven, just like his brothers and sisters. And then he says, Shub Niggurath will have this village. You stupid priest. He's kind of standing up to you, but at the same time, he's giving you information. You know what I mean? Um, so he's
I I
posturing a little bit.
I just like slap his heretic head out.
Oh yeah, you slap him in the
Like
face.
like relax. Like what are you talking about? Who are they?
No, no, I'm not telling you their names. We're children of the Ven. We're brothers and sisters. The
Wired?
Ven are my parents. Which all my legs shall I remove? Is what mine
Which
says.
which leg do you want to lose first, buddy?
It doesn't matter. There's not many of us. It doesn't matter who we are. We've won. We've turned the village against the priest, and the pox is here, and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. And if we have to, we'll call the Ven in and wipe this place to the ground.
I wonder how your brothers and sisters would react to a public execution.
Oh, well, I haven't been to one of those in a long time. That's Wired. It will make them stronger in their faith. Wired gives him another one of these, and he flinches again, like really big. You answer the question. Answer it. That's. It takes you a while to get names of the other cultists, essentially. And he only gives you four of their names. Okay? And with your persistent threats, almost torture, threats of execution, there are apparently only five in this whole cult. They are children of the Ven. When the Ven mate with women, they sometimes, you learn this, they give birth to children who look like human beings. They're, they worship a goddess named Shub Niggurath. Unless you have some Cthulhu mythos, you've never heard of her. Occult won't help you in this case
Oh, thank.
because it's outside of the occult teachings and occult things, um, and that the famine. Okay, you do find out he doesn't know anything about this famine. Okay, that was just a happy circumstance that made the priest look even more guilty than he was. And since he has fumbled his power in the village, others are rising to take it. Is
Can we
pretty
get a
much what
little?
it comes.
Can we get a little boy here? Like,
Wieland, you have to go find. Somebody have to go look for him. You're not sure where he is. Nobody's in the nave. Nobody's in the church right now.
I could go find him.
I mean, he can't be far. And when you ask if if one of you should can go get Wieland, your prisoner doesn't make any like. He's not posturing about that. Like we've got him. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? He doesn't. He doesn't claim anything
yeah,
like
but
that.
he doesn't like react to it at all. Like the name doesn't like.
Oh no, no, he knows who Wieland is. He reacts enough that you would recognize that he knows Wieland, just like he knows the priest. Like everybody in this town knows each other.
Mhm.
He's what I say his name was Fred. Is that what that guy called him? It's a terrible name, but it's all I had in my head. Um, Fred Fred the cultist apparently. Yeah.
Fred the cultist.
So are you gonna go look for? Did you want to go look for Wieland, Sybil?
Yes.
Okay. It probably takes you 10, 15 minutes to just find him. He is actually he's doing some job around the village,
Hmm.
like chores that need done. So he obviously does work for other villagers as well as the priest sometimes. And you can bring him back within, like I said, 10 or 15 minutes. It's not hard to find him. This village is not very large. So she returns after 10 or 15 minutes. In that time, you're still getting pretty much the same stuff from him. He doesn't know how to make the potion. I said he gave you the names, right? With all the threats and
Hmm.
we're going to lose limbs and shit. Yeah. And you find out that here, let's look up Anglo-Saxon names online because then I can just pull names out of my pocket and you guys will think I'm super smart.
Fred the cultist.
Fred's not a great name. It's probably
John the cultist.
yeah, okay. So the one who knows how to make the potion according to him is Hrothulf. Okay?
Can you spell that for me?
Yeah, Hrothulf, sorry. Hrothulf. Let's see if there's something better for Fred.
Can I ask another question of the prisoner?
Yeah. You've got time, and we're gonna kind of gloss over like the role play in this one. So if you ask questions, you're gonna get answers. You guys have really cowed this guy.
Okay. What does the potion do? These ingredients
Oh yeah, the potion's cure.
combined to from the plague?
It's a magical plague. Okay, is what you find out. He doesn't know how that works either. He was part of the ritual, but it was supposed to affect everybody in town.
What ritual?
There was a ritual. There was a sacrifice. Uh,
But I thought they don't know about the famine and stuff.
they don't know about the famine. No, the famine just
Oh.
happened, as far as he knows.
Oh.
They know about they did the plague.
Mm.
Once the villagers turn him against the priest and kill him, then basically, and this takes a while. This took you time to get out of him. He was resisting, but you've got him cowed again. Basically, once the priest was killed, they were going to sacrifice the priest. Was the plan, and then turn all the rest of the villagers over to the worship of Shub-Niggurath. The black goat of the woods is what he name drops on you. Like you would know what that means. You know what I mean? Like, she's the black goat of the woods. And you're like, whatever. Or whatever you want to react to that. Because you've never heard of this before. You're guessing it's the devil. Pfft, duh. It's always the devil.
Told you it's the devil.
And that's where your mind
Believe
goes
the
when he's
devil, but
mentioning
not dragons.
Shub-Niggurath must be a demon, or the devil, his name for the devil, like Baphomet or Beelzebub or Asmodeus or Satan. And when he drops black goat of the woods, just another name for the devil. The church is pretty simple. If it's bad, it's the devil. If it's good, it's God. You can never go wrong in the church as long as you hold those two precepts. So you've got names of the 5 cultists.
Wait, so the other priest is also infected, right? That's what I get
Yes,
from this.
you got the impression of that last game session was that he's got boils on his face. He's been trying to
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
cover them up by, the
Okay.
hood and everything because that's going to be even more. Oh, you also learned those ingredients with the cauldron down there. The cauldron's not magic or anything, but it's big enough. You can, if you can find somebody who knows how to make the potion or who can make the potion, then or knows how to make potions, they could make this potion using that cauldron. They could make enough for the whole village of cures, and it is magical. He notes to you.
I look over to the group. Like, we need to heal the priest with this.
Well, right now,
Like as
okay. So
like as
this
soon
is
as
after Sybil
possible.
comes back with Wieland.
Yeah.
Were there any other, just in general, questions? The Ven live
Uh,
in the caverns,
yeah.
in the
Okay.
Mist Hills. He tells you that you should go and visit them. Is what he
No.
suggests.
Mm-mm.
And you basically learn, yeah, certain the Ven when they basically rape women and give birth to other Ven sometimes, and sometimes to regular babies. They raise them up, they have them in the cult, and then they send them to infiltrate human villages and towns and stuff. And these cultists are all children of the Ven,
Okay. I have
which
one
is
final
awful.
question.
When you say final, the guy wired next to him, you see him tighten him up on his axe, like, okay, I'm ready. You just get that impression. And this is just after Sybil and Wieland come back. And what's Fred doing here? Is what Wieland says to you, Sybil, as you enter the room.
Well, uh, where are all of your siblings right now? Like, are they in the village right now, this moment?
Yes, of course they are. We live here. We've always lived here. We'll always live here. Is what he whispers to you last. You get the impression sometimes Ven come outside. Dogs are barking. You get the impression sometimes Ven, at some point during your interrogation, he gave you the impression that sometimes a Ven would come to their ceremonies down. Oh, the ceremonies are always on 5 days. So basically that means like days that are multiples of five on the calendar.
Mm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is when they hold their ceremonies. Just
Sybil,
FYI.
what is today?
Today is August 9th, Sybil.
It's the ninth. So I
Wait,
guess we
so
gotta.
tomorrow?
If we don't put a stop to this today, yeah.
I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Currently, we're not getting paid at all. So
I don't even know if we're gonna make it back alive.
You won't.
should we
You should
try and
join us.
find?
Oh,
Join.
shut up, you!
He shuts up immediately.
Like, this is insane. They want to sacrifice the priest. That is crazy.
Wieland, where's the priest?
Alquin's in he's in his hut right now. He's praying.
Vil-
He's been doing so much praying. He tells you
Vilon, do you know anyone who can brew potions?
he doesn't.
God damn it.
Those dogs did. Dogs went running past the church barking, heading south. By the way, just FYI. I don't know. I'm just telling you. You noticed it because it's the first time anything like that's happened since you've been here. Ran south.
Well, I guess.
So, do you think the priest would know who might
Yeah,
could brew?
maybe. We
Okay,
should
so
probably ask him.
what if I? Okay, I'll take. There's still like the one potion left, right?
Yes, there is one gourd. You pick it up. You
Oh,
slosh it. There's liquid in it. You pop it open. Looks like it has about the same amount as the other one.
Okay,
give
so
it give it to the priest. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go take this to the priest.
Okay,
Yeah.
Whelan's kind of trailing along behind you, Sybil.
Okay,
What,
that's
what
fine.
is it? What's going on? As you leave the room. No! Don't give it to him! And then
Now, what do we do
Wired
with
gives him
you?
another two for flinching kind of move.
I like wait for them to exit. Like, now, what do we do with you?
You join
Wired,
us.
what should we do with this guy?
Wired goes, and he runs his finger along the end of the axe. He sounds like One of those people that don't believe in God.
A heretic.
Sure, we could burn him at the stake, or I could just whop his head off. It'd be messy.
Well, we can't lob his head off in a holy place, not in the church,
Wired looks
obviously.
disappointed.
Drag him out, Wired. We're doing this public.
Right? No. Okay. Um. Wired grabs him and says, "It'll be fast or slow. Depends on how you act." And he like shakes him, and then he pulls him towards the back door. Um. Sybil, you and Whelan can go into the. Whelan will just open the door to the priest's chambers. He's in there. He's praying. He's like sweating. Um. From the prayer, like he's like intensely praying. It's not just this guy obviously has a great faith in his religion. Is the impression you get, despite its lack of reality as far as you're concerned. But he's obviously trying to pray the plague away. Oh! Make me spot hidden, Sybil. I have stats for Wieland. Let's see how he does. Does he have any points in it? No. No. Wieland is just watching. We're heading for the priest. How did you do, Sybil? That's not. Oh, that's the last 64.
Nope.
That's not good. Okay, so yeah, you don't. You just head and you go to the priest's hut, and you've opened it up, and he's in there praying. Very, very. Have you explained anything to Wieland? I mean, it's like literally like right next door. You only had like 5 or 10 seconds before you got there, or are you just like focused, like got to give this to the priest?
I tell him that we found a cure for the priest.
Okay. So and then he lets you in, and the priest is in the corner praying. Um, let's see. He does not notice you enter. He is so uh, in such depth of prayer. You know what I mean? Like he is just
Um, yeah.
in the zone.
What was his name? Father
Alcuin?
Alquin. Um, you said he's kind of like, is he like on his knees praying or
Yes.
whatever?
Yeah, he's on his knees. He's got like there's a board that apparently he's using as like a kneeler to pray
Mm-hmm.
on, which is really sad,
I
actually.
kind of approach him and kind of gently put my hand on his shoulder,
Oh,
and
oh. Well, you're not supposed to be in here. You're a woman. And he gets up and he's dusting himself off.
Father, here I found a cure for your sickness. We need you to drink this.
She says it's a cure, Father Alcuin. Where did you find this? He pops the cork and he's sniffing at it, like everybody does with these things right now. Well, when you found a cure?
Listen, me and Eastmond, we found this. We think it can cure you.
Where's Father Eastmund?
He's back in the church. He's a little predisposed at the moment. But if you drink that and come with us, we can explain everything.
He looks at Whelan. Whelan's just like, like Whelan totally believes you guys have found a cure. All right, you're going to need to make me some kind of social skill to get
I
him to
don't have
just
any
drink
social
this.
skills. I'm a
You
heretic.
don't have any social skills?
Um,
Charm, fast talk, persuade, or intimidate. Just fucking drink it or I'll cut your throat.
persuade. My persuade's only 30.
Hmm.
Would no, I guess persuade's the only thing I can do.
Persuade, fast talk, charm, or in- intimidate. You can, if you have higher intimidate, you can threaten him and tell him to fucking drink the goddamn thing, or you're gonna stab him. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't
okay,
have
okay,
anything
that'd
intimidate.
be hilarious. It's for your own
Mm,
good. Don't make me hurt you. All right, give me a persuade. 51 is a fail.
damn it.
You can push. Pushing, in this case, you need to tell me how you're going to push it, which is how are you going to further try to better persuade him, and then you make a complete reroll. Sometimes pushed rolls will succeed despite you're rolling a failure, but there's usually some kind of complication or something. You know what I mean?
Well, Wieland is encouraging him
Mm-hmm.
to also take the
He
take
did.
the potion.
That's correct.
Also, what if I what if I explain to him a little bit better, like what's going on
Yeah,
exactly?
that's perfect. So you're gonna tell him there's a cult or something that's magically. Well, what are you gonna tell him? Just give me kind of a gist. You don't have to play it out, but
There's a cult. We figured out what's causing all the illnesses in
mm-hmm.
the village, and there's a cult that's trying to like sacrifice you to like their heretical god.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give me a roll. So if you succeed, he's gonna totally believe you and just down it. Okay. If you fail, now I can tell you what's gonna happen if you fail. Um, or I can't, or I don't have to, and you can let it be a surprise.
Would he believe Eastmond?
You get
Is
the
he not
idea.
believing me because
You
I'm a woman?
you get the idea that he might believe Eastman as a priest, but he didn't really like either one of you. Remember, he seems real standoffish when you guys first met him, real suspicious of you.
Okay,
Um,
okay, okay. What if I um like look, if you're not gonna drink it, will you at least just come with me and we'll go back to Eastmond and like we can better explain?
you could do that instead if you don't want to push.
I'm gonna do that.
You can do that
I might
instead.
have better
Okay.
luck with that.
I feel like I should make you make the roll anyway, just to see if see how you would have done,
Oh,
but that's not cool. So he corks it back again, looks at you suspiciously, like he's been looking at both of you real suspiciously, and then he starts to move towards you. Toward you're closer to the door, and you and Whelan are next to each other towards the door, and so he starts to come in your direction like he's coming, and you can take him
okay,
back into the
okay.
church. Eastman, Eastland Eastmund, sorry, you have had some time to actually do something else if you want in this
So
time, because this probably took about 2 or 3 minutes.
I guess in this time we like
Oh
dragged
wait,
him
no,
a
he's
bit.
dragging
No.
he's dragging this guy
Yeah.
out the door. I forgot about that. So he drags this Fred out the door. Where do you want him to take him? He looks at you like,
Can we drag him next to the well,
yeah, you can drag him right into
like
town.
in the
Yeah,
public space?
yes,
Like,
yep. Keep in mind, priests don't generally be like, I've decided this man must be executed, blah, 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 blah. You can still do it. It's just not a typical thing. So, yeah, Eastman, Wired
In
is
the name of
dragging
the
him into
church.
town. Um, Sybil, by the time you come out, I'll need a spot hidden for you to see them up towards the village, closer to the
Oh my
village.
God.
Yeah. Hey, I love it. It's great that these two things are happening at the same time. Is amazing. It's an amazing little storyline going. So let's see how she does, folks.
Fuck.
49 is a fail. So you lead Father Alcuin in to the library, and nobody's there. They're gone, and you're not sure where they went. All three of them are gone. I thought you said he was here.
He was just here.
Well, he's
I
not
swear
anymore.
it.
He puts
We
the
we
he puts the gourd down back on the table next to the other gourd, actually.
I'm going to pick up the full gourd
Right.
so I
Father,
don't lose it.
she says it's secure. You could trust her. That's Whelan. He's trying to convince the priest. Oh wait, spot hidden. Make another spot hidden, Sybil. By the way,
Oh my
this
God.
is a different spot hidden. I'm gonna give one to Whelan too, and to the
I
priest. I
don't have
think
anything in spot hidden, please.
that's okay. I didn't put any in my Fireman versus Cthulhu game. Oh shit. Okay, Whelan definitely saw it with his O2.
Nope. I got
And
an 80.
oh my god. Okay, Alquin had 100, so Alquin completely missed everything. You got an 80. Whelan just makes mention that it looks like Nithad's here, and you hear him. Oh, you overhear him say that as you're leading him into the church, or as you get to the door and you go in the church. The priest doesn't seem to pay him any attention either, and then you're all three in the church. And then that's oh,
Um,
there's nobody here. You don't know where he is, and then that comes back to you of that statement that whatever Whelan just said. We're gonna get to you in just a moment, Eastman.
Whelan, what did you say?
Nithad's here. The trader that's been trading food here. I saw his wagon and his men. And and Kata. And his voice gets real soft and his eyes get real like far away. Like, ooh. You know, you can take that to mean whatever you
Do any
want.
of these people have the names of
No,
okay.
these are not any of the names that you were given because you did overhear those names. Well, no, you didn't overhear the names. He got that information while you were gone looking for Wieland. You guys
Okay,
haven't exchanged every piece of information yet because things have
okay.
happened really fast here.
Um,
So maybe it is one of the cultists. No, you don't think it is. If it's a traveling trader, it's probably not one of the cultists. I'm going to give that to you,
okay.
okay? Since I already gave
It's
you the
okay. Listen,
answer,
we gotta
it's
go
on
find.
me.
We have to go find Eastmond and Wired. Maybe they went back into town.
Oh, all right. Um, Alcuin looks uncomfortable, like he doesn't want to go into town. He says the villagers they've turned against me. It might be better if you go without me. That's what he says.
No, I think you need to come with us. I think you're in danger.
Give me another persuade check. He looks really nervous about going into town. You remember the villagers made
Jeez.
him burn the bodies, and your guess is that they were not real friendly about it. Like burn these or we'll burn you, or something to that effect. Is that
Can I push it? It's
yes? You
okay.
can. How do you want to try to convince him to come with you?
Um,
Give me that inspirational speech, Lillian.
how am I gonna convince this old man to go into town?
Okay, you know what? I'll let you think about it for a moment. We'll jump to Eastman. Eastman. So Wired has dragged this guy into this village green little area in front of the tavern. Um, Make me a luck check, and that's going to determine if like some villagers are nearby that notice what's going on. If you
25.
fail,
I
so
fail.
yeah, you've got that guy that questioned you about Fred. Was it looked like he was doing some kind of like work on his house, like repairing a hole in the wall as you walk by, but he's following you now. And there was a lady at the well pulling up the bucket as the two of you entered the green, and looks kind of startled to see a priest and this man who's literally dragging this guy on the ground, and he's got an axe on his other shoulder. As this fellow, did I named him right? Yeah, Fred. As Fred is like, stop! What do you think you're doing? In panic. So there's at least two other villagers who are seeing what's going on at this juncture. What do you want to do?
Can I persuade multiple people at once?
Yeah, if you can speak persuasively enough, yes. Hold on a sec. No, 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 no. Oh, what page is this crap on? Yeah, you're a priest. You're used to using oratory, persuasion, that kind of thing, to make like a to talk to a group of people.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be
Okay.
like, this guy, this guy is the reason why everyone had the plague and half the village got burned. This guy is responsible for this, and he has acquaintances here, and we need like
Okay.
we
Give
need
me a
everyone to
social
get here.
skill. Preferably persuade.
Persuade.
You could use intimidation if you're like, listen to me. I'm the voice of God. God will kill your ass if you don't, or something to that effect. You know what I mean?
I failed my
You
persuade.
failed your persuade. Do you want to push it?
They're gonna execute me next.
It could cause problems. There could be a riot if you fail a push roll. I'll give you that much.
Okay, that's fun. I'm gonna push. I'm gonna
Right now,
push.
it's only a couple people, but as you're talking, some people come out of Garen's house. We're gonna call it Garen's house. Taverns weren't a thing yet. A few other villagers come out, and are kind of watching
Okay.
this thing
And
happening.
so by
So
pushing, I just like make a bigger speech, right? Like I just
you can,
continue.
yeah, you can continue
Yeah.
speaking and saying, "Hey," um, and give me another
Like he and
persuasion.
his brothers are announcing themselves as Wen and are believing in false gods. and that's why village is failing. And they wanted to poison the priest.
It's true. That's I'll give you bonus die for a big guy with an axe in full armor standing there and backing you up for your
Okay.
push. So that means you're gonna roll a d100,
Mm-hmm.
a d100. That's a 50.
50.
Is that a success?
That is equal to my
That's a
persuade.
success. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll a d10. If it's less than a 5, then that's the actual number for your first digit.
That's a
A
3.
30. That's still a regular
And
success,
that,
though.
yeah,
Yes, because it's
that's a
going to be
success.
half. That's okay. That's still a success. Um, you're getting the people on board. More people are coming because they hear your voice, um, and yeah, they sound pretty angry. Um, not at you. Somebody get a rope. You know that kind of angry is how they sound. Are you going to name drop the other people involved out loud,
Yes,
like as part of your speech?
I want to
Okay.
name drop all of his
All right.
brothers
So you
and
made your
whatever.
persuade. Um, here's another question. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Is that less than
59.
your intelligence or equal to
My
it?
intelligence is 80.
Um, do you name drop that you guys have found a cure?
Yes,
Okay. So
there is a
that's
cure.
okay. Um, Uh, yeah, okay. And we found a cure. We just need to find someone that knows how to make potions. Blah blah blah. Okay. Um, yeah. Um, Wired doesn't have to hold this guy anymore because two villagers grab him by the arms and
Okay.
are holding him. Others are heading up the road, like towards the east. You hear a door get broken down, and some more people get dragged out of their houses and huts. Okay. Um, you pushed successfully and you succeeded. So it looks like the villagers are starting to gather up everybody. I'm going to need one luck check from you, though, Eastman. Let's see
Oh
if they get
no.
them all.
Oh God.
They've got at least two of them. If you make this luck check,
49.
okay.
No.
So they've got. I'm gonna roll. Actually, I roll a d4. You found there were four other conspirators. So instead of getting them all, boom, you got a d4 roll. I'm gonna say it's gonna be minimum of two. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
because I just mentioned that they grabbed two. God damn it! I rolled a four. They have dragged out four other men and women, um, and are holding them as well. And that's when Sybille shows up with the priest and Wieland. Um, yeah, yeah. The priest's like, "What's going on here?" Sybil's got the other gourd in her hand.
Did you make him drink the potion?
He won't drink it. He won't listen to me.
You didn't drink the potion?
She said,
I look at the priest.
I was waiting to hear from you. Is what the priest tells you. Alcuin.
Bloody heavens, you have the plague. You drink
No,
first.
shh! He's got the plague. There's rumbles going around. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You know that kind of thing. And these people that are being held prisoner start speaking up. It's the priest. It's not us. The priests are working together
No, no,
against
no,
you.
no.
You know, like that.
No,
So
he can't be infected and be like the culprit of this. That does not make
he's
sense. Why
spreading the
would he
plague through
infect
his
him?
infection. Yeah, that's it. This is your prisoners again, trying to undermine your persuasion of the people. The people are a little torn. They're not letting these guys go yet, but they seem to be a little torn by your misstep there. What do you want to do? A few are asking about about the crops. Maybe who's behind the crop failure. What was blah 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 blah. Sybil standing there with the gourd in her hand. Um, Wired has
Okay,
got a good grip on his axe again, and is looking around at.
okay,
At
I have
most, this
one.
village has about 50 people, and there's less than half of them here. Okay, so you've got about
Uh,
20 people, 5 people being held prisoner by everybody. You, Sybil, Wired, Alcuin, and Wieland. And both of you, how do you want to handle this situation? It's real shaky. It's on shaky ground right this second. But it's not
Uh,
like lost. So what do you want to do?
you said that one like very super intimidate success like lasts a little bit, right?
Sure. Yep.
So that Fred guy is still like scared shitless, right?
Fred's not the one who's been yelling out all the threats and stuff.
Yeah,
He's kept his mouth shut.
but
Fred is
Fred is
just
one
like
of them.
standing there. Others of that were grabbed were like, "Oh yeah, they're behind it." Blah blah blah. Dogs are barking. you know,
So
it's
so
Does the
I just gone.
does the
somebody yells, "Kill
potion
them all." You know,
does the
it's
potion work? How fast does the potion work?
you. Mm, you're not sure because you gave one of them to Eastmund, and he was a little like lightheaded, but he wasn't sick as far as you know, or at least he wasn't showing any signs of sickness at the time. So you're not sure. Sybil jumps on the priest and shoves it in his mouth. Drink it! Drink it! Love dogs. Yep, they're barking at who knows what. So yeah, you don't know. Um, give me a cult. Let's go for a cult for Sybil. For a possible answer to your question if you make this roll. Possible. 32.
Um,
I believe that's a success. It's not quite a hard success,
sure
but it's a
is.
success. Um, if it is magical in nature, it could be instantaneous. I believe you were there when Fred noted it was a magical plague. I can't remember exactly. But either way, I mean, well, yeah, diseases are obviously magical.
Uh,
Even you probably believe that. Even if you don't believe they're sent by God or brought by the devil, you probably are like, yeah, when people
um,
get sick, it's some kind of bad magic, good magic.
listen, I turned to I turned to Father Alcuin. Like,
He's
look,
looking,
listen.
yeah, he
It's
looks
a
real nervous.
magical plague. This is a magical potion cure. You need to drink this, and they'll see that you can be trusted again. What do you have to lose?
He looks at you. He looks at Eastman, who's probably looking at this crowd that is getting a little ugly as these
Yeah,
cultists are
I
shouting out things to try to put
can
down
I
his thing. Yes, what do you want to do?
can I like like point to Fred and say like tell him like you're still scared. Tell him. Go on.
Give me another roll. Give me another roll for
Okay,
intimidate. Um, if
4.
you make a 4, another extreme. It was us. It was us. It was us. Okay, so Sybil, this is happening at the same time. So as you say this, and he looks around nervously, and Eastman saying, "Tell him. You tell him what you told me before." He grabs it out of your hand and he pops the top and he chugs it. Um, and then that's when Fred starts yelling, "It was us! It was us!" And you see the blemishes on his face are just gone. It's like poof. You know what I mean? No, no, no. Sorry, they're not just poof. But you see, he suddenly stands up and he does that sway that Eastman did, and then he's like, "It's true! It works!" And throws the gourd down like in triumph. And that's shutting up some of these people. And then the people who that shuts up the cultists who are being held prisoners, and the other people are watching Alcuin very carefully. Um, and he's like, I feel it, I feel it. We need a cunning man," is what he says. Because you guys have mentioned that you need. There's been talk of making the potion and needing somebody to make the potion. Um, um, the cultists all try to immediately break free, like literally start like flailing against their captors. They all end up on the ground with knees in their backs, heads shoved down into the dirt, and that kind of thing. After only a few moments of a brief struggle. Oh my goodness! And that's when a little boy comes running up from the south, and he says, "Nithad's here. He's brought food, and he says he's got medicine." That happens.
That's a sign if I've never seen one.
Um,
But does he have
Wheelan has
a what
told
do
you
you
that
call him? A
Nithad has
cunning
been
man?
charging extreme prices for his food and his medicine in the past. He's a traitor.
Well, that's not very godlike.
No, it's not at all godlike, is what Whelan would have said to you when the two of you discussed it on your way here. Because he noticed Nithad, so he kind of filled you in on who Nithad is, and you find out that Kadha is his slave, and you get the impression that Whelan like really likes her, like Whelan's in love with her, is how you feel like. Even though she's significantly older, and from that he means like she's 19 to his 15. How old is Sybille?
23.
Okay, he probably considers you like mother material as opposed to relationship material. 15, you know how 15-year-olds are. Anyway, so here's what we can do. We can summarize the end, or if you guys wish to continue playing, there's not much left, but I don't know if we can get to it all in half an hour. We could try, or we could see where we end up. What do y'all want to do? We've been playing for a couple hours. The villagers are basically on your side now with those intimidations, with the confession, with an intimidating guy in full armor here, and everything else. You've at least won over the villagers. Within an hour, Alcuin's signs of pox are completely gone. So these villagers are going to be tortured for information, probably.
Yeah, we still
The
need
villains.
the Hro whatever guy to mix a potion probably.
The Hero guy. Who? Oh, he's
The
not going to
weird
do
name
that.
guy.
It's a woman, and she refuses.
Well,
She says Shub-Niggurath will take you all before I will give you the cure for this potion. And
it's
she's
fine.
defiant, and
We
she
can
she can't.
chop her
You could
legs
chop
off.
her
It's
head off,
fine.
yeah. You could start torturing her. It might make a difference.
Well, I don't know.
Let's
What
keep
do
playing.
you?
Let's keep going and see
Yeah,
see
sure.
what comes of
Okay.
it. So you've got okay. These villagers are going to be locked up, tied up, locked up. They're going to use Garen's house. It's the strongest house in the village. There is a small back room. They're literally tying these people up like head to foot, like you see in the cartoons. Like there's so much rope on them. Um, there's still the problem of the plague. There's still the problem of making more of the potion. Are you telling the villagers about we have the ingredients for the cure? Are you doing any of that, or are you going to keep that to yourself for now?
I disclose
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they need to find a cunning man, a cunning woman, soon. Grandma's so close to dying. That kind of
Or
thing.
we could torture the potion lady.
You could try to torture her, but it would be real easy for her to claim she's making the potion and fuck it up.
Fair,
You know what I
fair,
mean? And
fair.
use up all the ingredients. Right now you have the ingredients. All you need is somebody who has some kind of an idea of how to do it. You've also got this trader um, who's made camp on the south side of town. You find out very quickly. He's got 4 men with him who are obviously guards. They're in armor. They have weapons. And you can find out from the villagers, that's Nithad. He's been selling us food he's been taking everything. For the food, he sold medicine that didn't work before, but he claims he's got some that will this time. And he has a slave, this 19-year-old girl who's said to be from the north somewhere, from Scotland. Um, and
Okay.
slaves
Well,
are a common thing. So it's not like, oh, he's just got a slave, he's a bad person. He's probably a bad person for
so
making
so
people
we're all
pay out
currently at
BS.
Garen's, right?
You can be, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They've got the prisoners locked in the back. The people are all discussing what to do next. They're actually starting to listen to Alcuin again, who has brought
Did
these
did
people,
did
but they need
anyone
a
in the
cure.
village talk about a cunning man who could make potions because they
Nobody
have a
knows
good.
of a cunning man. They have no idea. Some are saying maybe Nithad, but his potions didn't work before. Maybe it
His
was just
potions
bad
didn't work before
potions.
because he was like, this is a magical.
Ah.
Well, I don't know.
Should we go? Should we go
I
talk to
just
him again?
You haven't talked to him
I
yet.
get I guess we go talk to him.
Hmm.
What do you guys think? What Sybille?
Yeah.
Wired?
Go talk to him.
Wired. Sybille says yeah, and then Wild's like, yeah. After she says it, like he didn't know until she said yes, and now that everybody's on board, he's good with it.
Mm.
Yeah, you can go down. He's got a camp. He's got a wagon. He's got oxen that pull it. They've been hobbled. They're tied. Their feet are tied. They're nearby, um, eating some grass. And oh, I've got a picture of Nathad. Let's give that to you guys. I'll put that in Gaming Text one shots. Um, if I can frickin' find it. Handouts. NPCs. Here is Nathad. That's not going to work. That is freaking OBS. I wish they didn't both have black backgrounds. Okay, let's try this again. Here's Nathad. Bloop. It should come through. He's like, good afternoon. Yes. I'm here to sell food. They're
He looks
clean,
like a jerk.
is what he says. And you guys were both. There are 4 mercenaries, obviously mercenaries. They're heavily armed. One has an axe, 3 have swords, they all have spears, and they're wearing boiled leather armor. And they check you before they allow you near his wagon. They like look at they stop you, they look closely at your faces, and then they let you go to the wagon. Each one of you, including Wired. I'm assuming it's just the 3 of you at this juncture. Is that correct? So yeah. And you hear one of them make mention of, no, they don't look like they're clean. They don't have the pox. Is one of these mercenaries says to Nithad, and he's like, oh, welcome. I have food if you need food for sale. Yes, and medicine. There's a barrel there with like a pit with like a freaking dipper on the side of it. Yes, yes. What do you have to trade?
Well, good news. What was your name again?
Nithad. I'm sorry. Who are
Nathad.
you?
Uh, Father Eastmund.
Ah, Father Eastmund. I'm a great believer in church, of course.
Well, great news.
Oh.
The town doesn't need medicine anymore.
Oh, that's a shame for me, but good for them. How about food? I understand there's a famine here.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You do know about the famine, right?
Oh, I've heard. There's famines all over the place.
Hmm.
Yes, yes.
You have any idea what might have caused it?
Oh, none whatsoever. Of course not. I don't know what causes famines. God might be punishing these people, I suppose. Perhaps the devil's prancing in their fields. Have you asked if they've seen any signs of hoof prints? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Of course not.
Prince.
Oh, yes.
Of
Yes,
course.
no. Go. Mind the food. Mind the food. He's pointing to this young girl, red hair, maybe 19, wearing just almost rags, who had started to kind of like come over, and he noticed her, and he sends her back over to the fire, where there's a small cauldron. Actually, you told the villagers about that temple down there. Did you tell them about the shit in the well? Okay,
Yeah, we disclosed.
they have gone. They use ropes to pull the cauldron out, especially if you all think it's important for the use in making the potions. And that's been transported to the church for now. And they trashed the place too, by the way. Yeah, they like knocked over the sacrificial table and people pissing in the
there
corners and
wasn't
stuff.
anything there, anyways.
No, there really wasn't.
Say, Nafad, do you mayhaps know who might mix potions around here?
No, I'm afraid not. I do not mix potions. I purchased this medicine at a great price in order to help the people of this village. And now,
But you
it's
do
not
have a
useful to me.
cauldron,
It's a
do you
waste of
not?
my money. His cauldron's very small. It's just like a typical camp cauldron, like it's on a tripod, and it's over the flames. He's probably thrown in some meat and enough to make like a stew, a simple stew to feed them all, pretty cheaply. Sybille, make me a spot hidden. Give yourself a bonus die. What is that?
Again with the spot hidden.
No.
I don't have any points in spot
Better,
hidden.
That's
it's better
okay,
than
the
me
bonus die should
rolling.
help.
It's better than me rolling luck. Come on.
19.
19 is a success.
Finally.
Straight up. Go ahead and roll your bonus die. Do a 1d10 roll. You might be able to get like a hard or an extreme. Because you should have 25 in it. A 2 is a 29. So your 19 is still your better roll with the bonus die. Um, the girl, Kadha, is trying to get your attention, Sybille. Behind, back behind, um, Nithad. Um, she's kind of trying to attract your attention. And as she's working on the cauldron, she's like, and then she starts heading over towards the other side of the wagon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like he's here, the wagon is back into his left, the cauldron and the fire are back into his right. His men are kind of in front of him for the most part, like not letting you guys had to go through them to get to him. And then she gets your attention. She sees she's gotten your attention, and then she creeps over to the other side of the wagon, like
Mm-hmm.
away from where these two are having this conversation. Do you want to do anything?
Can I follow her?
Do you want to like go past him and follow her, or do you just want to kind of wander over towards the other side of the wagon in front of towards the front? However you want to get there.
Just wanna, like, casually wander, like,
Okay.
make it look very nonchalant, like I'm not
Yeah, yeah,
up
yeah,
to
yeah.
anything.
You could actually walk
Do
by his wagon like you're checking out his goods too,
do I
because there are
notice
some goods
Sybille
on
like
display.
going around?
Oh yeah, she's right there, and you see her kind of walking like she's checking out the goods on the wagon.
Cause if I do, I wanna like continue talking to Nefad.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like just
Give me a spot
talk him
hidden.
off.
Give me a spot hidden, Eastman. See if you note this entire situation is happening. How about that? 28, is that less
28.
than your spot hidden?
My
Did you put?
spot hidden is 25. So
Okay,
no.
so you do see Sybil go over that direction, but Nithad's still speaking to you, and he's like, oh yes, I've been trading with several villages, including this one. And trading is mostly bartering as opposed to like actual coinage, because they seem to need food, and I thought they needed medicine. And if they don't need the medicine, I could still sell them the food. You see, Father, do you need food?
Hmm. No, I do not require food right now. Have
Oh,
you heard about our Lord of this place?
did,
I'm just talking like
okay. So you're just making bullshit
yeah,
conversation with her. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bullshit
Okay,
conversation.
so you're
I'm gonna
distracting
start
him.
talking about
Okay, yeah,
Wired
yeah, yeah.
soon.
You do see some people are coming from town, and you wait. What'd you say about Wired?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I just talk to him like right now?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Who Wired? Yeah, if you're gonna he's Nithad's right there. There's no way you
no, no,
can
no.
have a conversation with Wired.
I'm talking to
Oh
Nefat.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you see, we have this war hero with us, sent by the Lord, Wired the Great.
You gonna try to get Wired in on this conversation about all his murders and stuff that he's committed? Is
Yeah.
that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wired doesn't. Let's see if Wired picks up on what you want from him without you bluntly telling him. No, he doesn't. He's just kind of standing there. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy sieged like 5 castles back in this day.
He's still not getting that you want him to talk about his stuff. Last time you directly told him, Wired, tell this guy about when about some of your experiences, and then he went off. But right now he's like,
Wired, tell him how you got this pickaxe of yours.
oh yeah, got this in Rome. You see, there was this guy, blah 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, so you try it subtly twice, it doesn't work. Wired is not that bright. Meanwhile, Sybil's going around the side of the wagon. The girl is acting like she's doing like some kind of organizing, but as you get close to her, she says, she says, um, she says, I know what's causing the. She says, I know what's causing the crop blight.
What's causing it?
No, no, I'm not telling you, unless you can free me from. And she kind of looks at Nithad, who's deep in conversation with Wired, who's making a motion like that. Okay. And the guy, and every time he does that, Nithad kind of like jerks, like, what the fuck is this terrible story? No, she promised to
How do
free me.
how do I free you?
I don't know. You got to get me away from him. I don't want to be a slave. He's a bad man. Buy me, or I don't know. I don't know. But I'll tell you exactly what's going on if you get me away from him.
Um.
This is
Okay.
Nithad
I'll
nearby.
see what I can do.
I'll tell you exactly what happened and how it happened. Hmm.
How do you free a slave in this day and age?
You buy them, you steal them, um, you
If I steal her, he's got
you
mercenaries.
yeah, he's got mercenaries. You can't just you could just try grabbing your hand and running away, but he does have four guys that are they look really heavily armed. And Wired did say he could maybe take out one other man armored like him. He implied he could take out up to three villagers probably and survive. These guys are wearing boiled leather armor, which you know is like a hardened leather, which is not as good as chainmail, but still, there's four of them. So, and you notice villagers are coming from the town. They appear to have valuables of some kind.
Hmm.
I'm not even sure what they would have. Carvings, that somebody made in the
Yeah.
village. Some kind of metal items that were probably made by the blacksmith. Looks like they're coming to buy food from
Hmm.
him. It's not many. There's only a few at this juncture.
Um, Listen, I'm gonna ask her, like, can you brew like potions?
Aye, I was a slave of a cunning man. He taught me all he knew.
Okay, okay, I've got this. I've got this. And
Okay,
just wait here. Don't do anything crazy.
I got to go. And she points towards the fire where the stew or whatever's cooking. So she's implying she's got to go back to cooking that
Mhm.
stew. And she gives you a look like, "Help me, help me." And then she heads back over there. Um, this is the most violent story you've ever heard, Eastman. How he got his axe. You'd not heard this story before. It is stomach churning. I mean, he killed like four guys who had, and then he got the axe. They
But
were
like
they were
Nathan,
goths, so it's okay. They weren't real people, is how it comes across. But they were in. He didn't know what they were doing in Rome, but and then he was rewarded with this beautiful axe.
but
And
is Nathan like impressed about this? Like,
Nathad looks nauseous about it because he goes into some really grotesque details about one guy kicked down, and when he kicked the guy in the gut, once he was down, he could see his bowels, so he started pulling them out, and that discouraged another guy long enough for him to, it's a violent fight, and he
The
wasn't.
worst magic trick ever. You ever
It
heard the
was
magic trick where you're
terrible.
pulling out like the
Yeah,
like the
yeah, when they pull the
handkerchief?
scarves out, yeah.
Except
So
it's
it
does
dark.
this
was.
does this does this count as intimidate?
No, because he's not really aiming at Nathan. You know what I mean? He's
Okay.
just telling this horribly violent story. And the men, his mercenaries, aren't really close enough. They're not really paying any attention to this. Nathad is nauseated more than intimidated by this story. It's terrible. And that's how I got my axe. And he smiles real big.
I want to ask. I want to go back to Eastmond
Yeah,
and Wired,
yep.
and Nathad, and I want to ask Nathad how much for the slave.
My slave? No, I could never sell her. She's useful in so many ways. Let
Sybil,
me
why
see.
why
Let me
would we
make
need a
sure.
slave?
Say what?
Sybil, why would we need a slave? What is
Oh,
wrong
okay.
with
You're
you?
doing that. Yeah. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. Let me make sure to.
Why
'Cause
would we need a
she
slave?
knows how to brew potions.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, no. I need her. She's very useful for many things. Is the
Like,
information he gives you. Yeah, you get it. It's implied that he's probably raping her, which is legal. She's a slave. He can do whatever he wants with her.
for many things like brewing potions, maybe?
No, I don't think so. He looks back to the fire where she's gotten back to. This is the first time he's turned around since he yelled at her before, and she's still tending to this stew, whatever it is.
Where have you acquired this slave from?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's in here actually. Um, mm, mm. Hold on just a moment, please. Sorry. I came into possession of her last year while I was in the north. And he kind of gestures towards the north, where Scotland is. That's a kind of a wild, rugged, very untamed land right now. The Scots are
Mhm.
violent people. It's from your
Well,
understanding.
well, you see, we kind of need someone to brew potions right now. Someone who could dabble in the potion brewery. And
Kata, come here. The girl scamp comes over. She is wearing chains between her legs, by the way, so she can't really walk. She has to kind of, you know. Um, you know anything about brewing potions? She gives you a look, Sybil, like you have betrayed her. And she says, "No." And let's see. Does she have fast talk? She does have a little. She's a bad liar. And he goes, "Why haven't you told me this before?" I don't know. Don't lie to me. Get back to the fire. And so she kind of scampers back to the scampers. She kind of hobbles back to the fire again. And he thinks you see him kind of like compose himself. Like he's like, she says she doesn't know how. But I could let her try. It will be very expensive, I'm afraid. Cunning men and cunning women, and he leers at her, are very rare, of course.
how expensive are we talking here?
Oh, I don't know. I trade in items. What have you got to trade, Father?
How about a wen in a cage?
A ven in a cage?
Or five of them?
Holy, hold on, hold on. He's got to think about this. I could start a circus. No.
No, no, no. The Ven. We want the girl. We want the girl.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
Okay. A ven. A ven in a cage. Big monster. Wait, does he know what a ven is? We're going to say he does. Big monstrous creature.
Big
Long
claws.
claws. Yes, you bring me a
And
ven in a cage. I'll allow her to work with you on whatever potions you need brewed. It must be a
uh,
stout cage because the ven are very dangerous. I understand.
well, we'll probably need like a few of your men then to bring
Oh
them
no no
over.
no no no! That is not part of the arrangement. You bring me a ven in a cage that will hold it, and yes, I will allow Kata to make your brew your potions however well she does. If she fails, too bad. I still get paid.
I look back to like the Wired and Sybille, like, well,
Hmm.
we do have like five of those, so like, what's there to lose?
You have people who claim to be sons and daughters of Ven. You know he's not talking about that. He doesn't want a guy in a cage who you guys claim are a Ven. He will not believe you. I'll tell you that straight up. He wants a monster in a cage, like a big, hulking, nasty looking, long clawed creature. And
Hmm.
you know that, okay? I'm giving you this information just so you don't bring him a guy in a cage and he's like, that's not a Ven. You're like, it's Ven. And then we have a big long argument about it. You know that he's not talking about people claiming to be the sons and daughters of Ven. There's no indication that they're not human beings.
Okay, can I whisper with the party?
Yeah,
Like,
you can walk a few steps away from him.
yeah, like
He
guys,
goes
guys,
over and he tastes the stew and he
I need to
cuffs
talk to you guys.
Kadha and he says, better. This is going on in the background. Yeah, you get the three of them together away from him.
Okay, so that's the only thing we could potentially offer. But how do we capture a wen?
Um, what? That's wired.
We need to trade for the girl.
No, I want a fair trade. We need to save her.
Well, we are gonna save her when we give the monster to her.
Catch a Ven. These big hulking brutes that chop people's heads off.
I mean, it can't be that hard, right?
You're probably right. It'd be easy. Let's do it.
The town does have a blacksmith, right?
The town is a
You can
blacksmith.
probably
Yes, you
you
don't
can
know how
probably
much
make a
metal
cage.
he has. There'll be some negotiations there and stuff to see what can be done, dependent upon. It would probably be a pretty crude cage, but he could probably make. If he's a blacksmith, he should be able to make a cage of some kind. That will definitely lengthen this scenario, and we'll probably need a third session. But we'll play till 4. We got about 5 minutes, and see how far we get. And yeah, this guy has 4 mercenaries. That makes it difficult. If he was just alone, you could just beat the shit out of him, kill him, and take his slave. If you did, if Eastman could come up with some kind of like moral excuse for doing so, but the church does not condemn slavery. It's fine with it.
Okay. Can I go back to Naphid?
Yeah, yeah. When you come back over, he comes back from the fire. As you see, she's adding some onions or something to it to try to probably give it some flavor. I think onions were in England in 1000. There were no tomatoes, no tobacco. All the good stuff is missing. Yeah, you're with him.
I'm gonna try
Yes, Father.
persuading him, probably.
Okay. How so? What are you trying to persuade him?
So, look, we could probably get you a Ven in a cage.
I thought you
But the
said
Wen
you
is. Yeah, but the Wens are quite dangerous.
could. Yes.
And so a little girl brewing potions for one time is probably not enough for a beast of such size.
Well, what are you intending to trade instead?
I'd say you let the girl go while we get you this beast.
No, 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 no. She has a. I was warned that she runs. She has escaped. She has run away from several of her masters in the past. I don't trust her. That's why her legs are chained, so she can't make very far before we can grab her up.
Well, we do have our hero Wired with us, and you do know how his stories go to people who run
I
from
don't
him.
want her dead.
Mhm.
That seems what
Well,
he's
he could
best
probably-
at. As usual, I'm good at killing people. That's right. And Nathad just does like this towards Wired, like gestures, like "see, you
I'm-
see." This is what
I'm
this is what goes. To them.
positive we can keep her under control. Like that does not seem like an issue.
What are you willing to pay? I'm a trader, my good sir. You're a priest. You work with God. I'm a trader. I work with merchandise. If it's not profitable for me to release her to your custody for a day or two, or however long it takes, then it's worthless to me.
How about a? I do have like as a priest, I do have like communications with Lord, right? Like the
Yeah,
guy
well,
who's
yeah,
above.
you're a little closer than just a layman. Yes.
So you do know I was sent here to investigate this village that have Ven in it, right?
No,
Well, I was,
I just got here.
and so I could probably get you a favor from my lord.
I would need it in writing. Hold on, let me see if this guy can read and write. No, 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 no. You would have to have something written from him. I can't read. I need something physical that I can trade immediately. That's the look he gives you. Like,
We exchange like chess level eye contact. Like
oh yeah, you
you're
definitely
going
do. You're giving
you're going
him,
like
and he's
that.
giving you. Like, come on, make me an offer. I can't refuse. For one day's use of my slave, and one night's use because I'll miss her. That's kind of the implication. This guy does seem like he's about money. He's about profit. He's about merchandise, and that's. It seems like that's all there is to this guy, for as far as you've been able to determine in this interaction. Insight, bingo bango. You can both make me an insight check.
I was about
Dang
to
it.
sell off stuff.
You could still sell stuff, but you might be able to get a little information through his body language, what
I rolled
just
a
the way he
horrible
seems.
nice
You
one.
both okay? No, so no bonus information for anything like that, which is fine.
Okay, so
He seems very confident. I'll give you that for free.
okay, how about a prized ring?
How prized?
Uh, passed down generations upon
Yes,
generations.
what is the value? Gold?
Made of pure gold.
Hmm. Is there a stone? Oh,
There
so
is.
what is this ring? Describe me this ring.
Well, this ring is literally just like the ring that was given to me by my like parents, the
Hmm.
or like father,
It's
and it has
gold.
yeah, it's gold and it has like a little gem in it, I guess.
Okay, okay, so it's got a stone of some kind.
Yeah.
Um, is there persuade? Is there a praise? He does not have a praise. What a terrible fucking merchant this guy is.
Wow, a merchant
Yeah,
that
he
doesn't
has
have a
no praise.
praise?
He's got like five skills and that's it. Um, he holds out his hand. He'd like to examine it.
Well, you do know I can't just give a possession of such value to you just as is,
I
right?
just wish to look at it.
And I just wish to brew a potion. What about it?
Give me your hand then. If you don't trust me, an untrustworthy priest, what is the world coming to? Okay, so you hold your hand out, right? So he's
Yeah.
examining. He doesn't take it off your finger. He's looking at the stone. He's looking at the gold. How long do you need her?
Forever.
You guys,
I mean, we
you
did
lean forward and whisper that into Eastman's ear very
we
quietly.
we we did
Forever.
disclose that it would be a long-term trade, not a one day, one night.
Oh, he kind of like he was holding her. He was like looking at the stone while he was talking, and he just does like this and lets go of it. No, 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 no. That no, that's not worth 20 of those, maybe. Do you have 20 of them? One for each finger, one for each toe. How long before Eastman just punches the guy in the face?
I'm so
Throat
close to
punch.
yelling. I'm so close to yelling intimidate.
The problem is he's got four guys over there
Yeah, he
heavily
has four
armed.
guys.
Your intimidate is not going to work on him
Yeah.
at this juncture. You know that because he could scream for help, and these guys are going to come roaring in and probably cut you to pieces, or at least try. All three of you. They'd probably murder all three of you if he starts screaming at this juncture. You know, or they would try at least. I mean, who knows? You might win that fight, but we do not have time to play out that fight today. I understand where you're coming from. This guy's he's coming across. He's a smarmy, greedy little man who is not does not seem very nice. And it's been implied, Sybil, you didn't actually tell him that she knew what caused the crop failure yet. You just implied that she could help make the potion and save her. Correct?
I have an
That's what I
idea.
thought.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Eastman and be like, I'm just keep him busy. I'm gonna be right back.
So
Okay,
you
and
give
I'm
Eastman
gonna
a look and you just kind of pat him on the shoulder and then walk away.
yeah, just keep him
Okay,
busy. I'm
that's
gonna be
fair.
back. And I'm
You're
going to
not
leave and
telepathic.
I'm going to go I don't know. I'm gonna go rally the villagers behind us.
Oh, okay. There's three or four villagers standing over with the mercenaries, who look like they're letting the priest have his time before they're going to let these villagers come and trade for food. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And they've obviously checked them for the pox. None of them look poxy as you walk past and you head back into the village. Correct?
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so we're at 5 after 4. So we're gonna have to put this off for another one more session. I think you can finish it, which is fine. Real quick question, comments, suggestions from Eastman. Favorite thing, least favorite thing, criticisms. Anything annoy
Favorite
you
thing?
about it?
We're gonna go capture a wen in the cage.
When you said that, I was like, that is such a great idea. And then you're like, yeah, we got 5, and I'm like, dude, you know what he's talking about. A real one. That'd be
They are
tough.
real.
No, like one that's all like, I'm a monster. Not like 5 guys who are like, yeah, we're sons and daughters of the Ven. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I do have a plan. It's fine.
Um,
Just
there are men and women in that group. If you offered him all 5 as slaves for her, that might work. But at the same time, he doesn't know anything and you don't know anything about these guys, except that they're cultists. Without having somebody being some kind of background on him, he might be hesitant about trading somebody that he knows for strangers. So keep that in mind for next session. that trying to trade 5 for 1 might work. He would want to examine them and all this other shit, but it could work. Also, they could get free and come back, and the villagers also want to kill these people. Okay, so there's a lynching in the future for all of these 5 people. If you know, so there's a lot of little obstacles that you might have to deal with if you want to trade 5 for 1. If you do capture a real live monster Ven, yeah, this guy will give her to you straight up is the impression that you've gotten. So it was a
Yeah,
great play.
but only for one day apparently.
No, 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 no,
Like,
no. If you give no 1 day for that ring, if you
oh,
offered him a real Ven, a monster in a cage that he can put on
mm,
display, he can charge people to see it. He might change his whole livelihood into like carnival sideshow guy. You get the impression if you gave him a monster in a cage, he would straight up give you the girl. He doesn't care. He'll find another slave girl to be terrible with. Um, so, just things to think
all right,
about.
all right.
Sybille, Lillian, questions, comments, suggestions, criticisms, favorite thing, least favorite thing. None of the
I'm gonna
above.
start a riot.
You're- okay, I'm looking forward to that. That'll take some social skill use, and we'll have to figure that out.
Oh, it's fine. We can rally a town. We got
We
this.
can rally a town. They already like. Listen, he's got a person that can brew a potion. He doesn't want to give her up to brew the potion.
Right, not for
Uh,
not for free. He's greedy.
and we don't have anything to offer him, so
Besides the potential beast in the cage that we would die capturing.
exactly.
Right, he was going to give her to you for a night for that ring. He was actually on board for that, but for the night only.
No,
I know
we gotta
exactly.
set her free.
She probably will not give you the information you want if she knows that she's coming back tomorrow or in 24 hours or in
Yeah.
a day or two. She said, "Get me free, and I'll tell you everything." And so something's going. She knows something in addition to her whole potential cunning woman here being able to brew potions. She does know something. She claims to know something.
Hmm.
So yeah, I thought you guys did great. I enjoyed the bickering. I enjoyed that there was less of the bickering. You love Wired. I'm enjoying playing Wired. Um, you cannot blame the bad luck checks on Eastmund. That was mainly to see if people noticed you guys climbing in and out of the well. And
I
just, I use luck a lot in my games for
that
like
entire
random
time
shit.
I thought there was like a side effect on the potion, and then if
No, no,
I
no,
would
no, no,
like
no, no,
fail
no,
a lot, I would
no,
just die.
no. Within an hour, um, Alquin's
Yeah,
blemishes are
fair.
gone. This is a cure. It's a magical cure. It's all been drank. If you guys don't provide a cure for the villagers, it could get real ugly, real fast. But right now, you have a potential cure. You've cured the priest, obviously. The villagers are right now pretty much on your side. Sybil's riot, with a bunch of them rushing down with pitchforks and fucking torches, it potentially could work. It could potentially, they could just overrun this guy, take his
Hmm.
food, murder him, and maybe free the girl if she doesn't die in all the hostilities. You know what I mean? Like once you set a village on a riot, like a lot, anybody in the wrong place at the wrong time might end up getting killed who they don't recognize. So a lot of things to keep in mind. What are we on the 13th? I think I've got something on the 27th in the morning, but I might still be able to play in the afternoon. If you guys would like to try for 2 weeks,
Hmm. Yeah.
um, you're killing me. You're killing me.
Yeah.
I told myself I wouldn't run 2 campaigns at once. So this is only a one shot. As much as I have been enjoying this, this has been a
This
very
is such a one
interesting.
shot. This is such a three-parter one shot.
It will be 3 parts then. Does Friday after next work for you too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try again. We should. You guys have done most everything in the whole scenario. Um,
Besides capturing of
one
bandits.
thing to always keep in mind is where your character is in comparison to like the NPCs and stuff. Like if you want to have private conversations, you got to step aside. In Dark Ages, it's not as rude as it would be considered in modern times, like or even the 20s or whenever. But you've always got to consider who might overhear you. And I know
Me
it's hard.
saying
It's tough to have
me
that.
saying that the priest has plague through the entire
That's
video.
okay. You slipped. That's okay, and it actually made things really interesting there. Like, what? Oh. And then especially, and the bad guys took advantage of that little slip, and those kind of slips are actually good for the story, in my opinion, because you didn't do it on purpose. You totally, oh shit, I didn't. And then the bad guy's going,
I
oh,
wasn't
see,
supposed to
he
say
did it,
that.
he did it, he did it, he did it. Yeah, and that makes for a great story. And so don't beat yourself up for that, Rama. Don't beat yourself up for failed rolls. It's
I'm gonna
just
beat you up for failed
no,
rolls.
don't do that to him, because I want him to
Look,
enjoy this act
I
too.
broke my back falling. Come
No,
on,
you
I
didn't
fixed
hurt.
your back.
kinda. I'm
I
still
tried to give y'all
-1.
plenty of warnings that those rungs were real iffy, and you were just small enough to make it. And then you're like, "Let's haul this all this shit up." And I was
It
sitting
was
there
worth
thinking,
it.
"What? When you
It was
fell?"
so. No, it was so worth hauling all of that.
It was. Unfortunately, you didn't think about the rope at the top that you could have just thrown down and just lifted the whole trunk up and dragged out without any danger to yourself whatsoever. And that's interesting, and it makes for interesting stories, and it happens a lot in RPGs. It was like, I have this easy plan for you guys to do. It'd be super easy, and then nobody thinks of it, and that's
I
okay.
And
I
then we do
just
things the
love
hard way.
I
Yes.
just I just love unleashing Wired the Great with his like war stories on anyone. Like
I
You
think
need a
that's hilarious
distraction of
too.
wire. Tell him about that time you got that
How
pickaxe.
did you get the pickaxe? Was great. Tell them about some of the thing. Tell them about some of the wars you've been in, or some of the fights you've been in. That was great. You guys are both doing a good job. I've enjoyed playing with both of you. Um, so we'll try. I see. I think I have to take mom to PT next Friday after next. I think it might be next Friday at 10:30 in the morning. We should be back in plenty of time. Um, and I would invite you, Rama, to join my Down Darker Trails game, but you'd be up till like 4 in the morning on a Wednesday night, and that's probably not feasible for you.
yeah, Wednesdays are rough
We
unless I can like
play
figure
we
something
play
out.
from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday nights, and that's just where we ended
Mhm.
up. And so that's weird. Um, I get that, but if in the future when I'm running one shots, and a lot of my run shots are like one night. Like I ran one on Christmas Eve this past year. Lillian missed out on that. I don't know if she ever watched the video, but it was a fantastic session. And then I run on Halloween as well. So if you ever see me
Halloween
saying
was fun. I threw up on somebody.
Halloween was good too. If you ever see a one shot and I'm like, hey, I need players for this, and you're willing to stay up late because they run late for you,
Yeah,
um,
that's cool.
you're
Like
welcome.
I just need to figure out my work schedule and how I can dodge that.
Well, yeah, and I don't want you to kill yourself just to play in some of my games, but I hope you guys are having fun.
Yeah,
Um,
it's cool. It's
Yes,
cool.
lots of fun.
this is an interesting scenario. It's got some interesting NPCs. But we'll try in 2 weeks, and probably it will not be a full session because you'll probably be, depending on how things go with Kadha, you'll probably be
Capturing a Wen in a cage.
to if what?
We're gonna be capturing a Wen in a cage.
That would
It's
be
gonna
tough
it's
but
gonna be funny.
cool. They're nocturnal, so the best time to try to find them is probably at night, like in their caves. If you can find them, you know that they're in caves. The villagers, you know what? Fuck it. Um, yeah, remind me next time to give you all the village rumors because you guys have the villagers on your side, and you probably learn all this shit. If you start asking about Ven, ask about how this whole plague thing happened, blah blah blah, you're gonna get like 5 or 6 rumors that you know could give you information that could be useful. So, so that's where we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for playing, guys. Narrative, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Anybody else who's here who has not commented, I appreciate you as well. Let's see if there's any other comments. Narrative's going crazy, man. I feel terrible, Narrative. But I hardly ever respond to chat when I'm running games because I'm too busy trying to keep these guys alive. And my chat's broken on this computer now for some reason. But we didn't. We only crashed twice. Hooray! Yeah,
Not too bad.
we'll
Hooray!
wrap it up then. So thanks for coming. Uh, Nobody else is doing role playing games this afternoon, so I'm not gonna bother raiding. I guess I could raid somebody. Let's raid Frenchie with U8. He's playing Grand Theft Auto 5 role play, so that's technically
Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay is so funny.
It is
It is,
hilarious,
but
in
you
my
need to
opinion. But
figure out the right servers.
yes, this is the Redline server, which they have some. They put up some hilarious fucking videos. So we're gonna raid them real quick. So yeah, I'm ready to hit the button. Thanks for coming. You too. Thanks for
Bye
playing,
bye.
and we'll try again in 2 weeks about the same time. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. We're
Bye.
gonna cause a riot. Bye bye.
Woohoo! And we should be out. And I'm going
We
to
are
end
out.
the stream
Oh, I'm
and
watching.